Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Whoo Motivation Monday. Hi, how we doing today, guys? Good morning. Oh my God, oh God, I don't know about you, but I feel real good. I feel real good. If you're not excited this morning, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Yo, everybody needs to check the polls real quick. I mean, how are we doing this lovely Monday, guys? I want to cry. I'm so happy. Guys, listen. There's so much to talk about this. I can't wait to break this puppy down together, guys. But I need you guys to help. You know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to ask, guys. Do me a quick favor. Not that difficult. But hit that like button for me, guys. Hit the like button for me on your way in. Holy smokums. Oh, man. Another victory. Wow. I'll tell you this. I'm glad. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so happy. Uh, because a lot of questions I had. I'm not gonna lie, I had a lot of questions, and some of those questions got answered, and I'm very happy about that. But man, it's exciting, exciting. Motivation Monday, man. Because you know what I say. Listen, whether we win, whether we lose, there's always something we can learn. You know, there's something that we can learn from when we win, something we can learn from when we lose. And either scenario, you could always improve upon. You know, even Michael Jordan will tell you he was never 100%. Never per. There's always something you can get better at. There's got to be something because if we're not always progressing we die. It's like a shark, you know, like in life, you have to always be progressing. If not, you wither away and you die. Nobody's trying to die, man. So, just really happy, guys. I'm just really happy with you guys. As always, you know, public service announcements. Go ahead and, remember, be kind to each other. And you know what? I'm turning over a few leaves. We got to be kind to those who are in our division, too. because in the immortal words of my brother, well, one of them, when you're up here, it's kind of hard to like. So, uh, we're gonna be kind to everybody. So let's be kind and shine today, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, shout out to everybody who's a member. Shout out to all the members in the community. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, guys. You guys really do make things go through and make it happen. And I'm so grateful for all of you guys on this very beautiful, very beautiful Week 13 win by the Dolphins versus the Commandos. I was so excited I forgot to put forgot to put the score up. Holy smokerooskies. But it's okay. It's no big deal because you can see it right there. 45-15, baby. I called a 40 burger. And my Dolphins finally answered the call, man. They finally answered the call. As always, you already know we have the super chat, super thank you, super stickers. So you can donate that way too. If you're old school like me though, and you want to donate old school way, we still got Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, all that good stuff. Everything is Miss Phins, MISSPHINS, or $sign MISSPHINS. And 100% of your donation does go to the channel here because they're not YouTube and taking like 50 some percent away. So, but anyways, you can always find Miss Fans every single Monday to Friday for your much at 8 a.m. Eastern. I know we're a tag rig a little late today, but listen. I was so excited. I've been just taking nothing but pictures. Like I was trying to find as many possible pictures as I could. And as I always like to say, we win together, we lose together. Dolphins for life. So let's get into this, people. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Look who's happy. I know he happy. I know. Look at that. Look at Thor. Look at Thor, baby. Look at Thor, the god of thunder. I'm telling you right now, man. God, I'm telling you right now. Tua went Super Saiyan. Oh man, look, I'm just excited, and I can't hide it. Ladies and gentlemen, your Tua Tagovailoa went 18 for 24, 280 yards, 2 touchdowns. You already know we got Tua Tuesday. We will discuss him in super details tomorrow. But all I gotta say is, thank you, Tua. Thank you for giving me a clean game. I was looking for a clean game, and I got a clean game. So thank you, Tua. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh man, and obviously Tyreek's. You gotta give it to him. 5 of 7, 157 yards, 2 touchdowns. Now we did say he needed to average 169 in the next 4 days, include 4 games, including this one. So he's technically 8 yards short of that, but he can make it up. He just got to go for 200 next game, and that'll definitely even it out to make it as easy as possible for him to get the 2,000 yards in 16 weeks. But holy smokers. And guys, I don't know if y'all know, but we got the playoffs coming through for the Misfits Super Fantasy Football. We got that on the way too. Holy smokes. Let me go ahead and say hello skis to some of y'all that are in here. We got so many of you guys in here. Hooked Up Joe, Victory Money. Yes, it is, sir. Yes, it is. Chef Dude, good morning. Daddy Dean, welcome. Good morning. Cosmic Raccoon, welcome. Hey, Joy, good morning. Getting ready for school? Good. Good to, hey, stay in school, kids. Wait a minute. Isn't it Christmas vacation now for students? Oh, no, that's right. You guys have like a couple more weeks and then it'll be Christmas vacation. Cool. Well, enjoy school. Enjoy school. Good morning, Dolphin Dawn, Newfoundland. Good morning. Uh, number one. I mean, I mean, Miami is the greatest football team ever. This It's nothing that you can really say besides the fact that we are number one in the AFC. Yeah, you seen that right. The AFC, not the AFC East, ladies and gentlemen. The AFC. Loving it. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Amazing. Timothy, welcome. Yes. Aquavision Steve. Brr, brr, brr. Happy. I love it. Mama Dean, welcome. Good morning. Oh my God. Sax man, welcome. Bob Young, welcome. Okay, I think I got Scotty, welcome. See anybody else? I just want to say hello to you guys. Man, Michelle, good morning, ma'am. Welcome, welcome, welcome. For me, the info will be. You guys are coming to the Dallas game? That is insane. One game I don't have tickets to. I got tickets to the Jets game, but look, it's Christmas Eve, so you guys will enjoy yourself. I'm telling you. What up, Manolo? Welcome, welcome. Green Rat, welcome. Oh man, listen. Jamaican, how you doing, sir? Welcome, Jeremiah. Welcome, Louis. I love the little eyes. Good morning, Miss Phins. Good morning, sir. Listen, guys. I don't know about you, but I'm so excited. Yeah. Okay. Let me temper it down so we can give you this newscast in a great fashion. So let's get into this, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you had your tool, Tonga Bailo, like I mentioned, 18 of 24, 200, 280 yards, which meets what we were looking for. So good job. Two touchdowns. Sam Howell had 12 of 23 for 127 yards and an interception. You had, oh my God, the choo choo train, ladies and gentlemen. 17 carries for 73 yards, two tutties. That man was so fast, I didn't even see him score. I also was kind of semi falling asleep because I was playing video games. Not gonna lie, so I wasn't falling asleep. I was gaming at the same time as watching the game. So double whammy. Anyways, but yeah. I mean, I'm glad that HN definitely there was a scare, but he's all right. Not yeah, Robinson for the Cardinals, 7 carries, 53 yards. Tyreek, as you see, 5 receptions out of 7, 157 yards, two tutties. Give it to me. Samuel, 4 receptions, 65 yards for Washington. Listen, I called a 40 burger, so I feel very good about my prediction. This is the one game I expected us to do well. I wanted and I expected the offense to take over, and they finally did. Thank you, offense. Obviously, shout out to the defense because without the defense, they wouldn't have been able to put up as many points. So, or at least the opposing team not put up as many points. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now, Miami had a total of 406 yards as a team, zero turnovers. Mwah, mwah, mwah. That was perfect. 20 first down. That's what I'm talking about. Washington had 245 total yards, one turnover, 11 first downs. The Miami Dolphins also had a 32-minute and 16-second time of possession, and the rest went to Washington. So we owned them, and we owned them some more. At one point, you would have thought it was a home game for Miami with as much aqua as I saw. I was like, what the? Literally, just like SoFi, you could have sworn that was a home game for Miami. I'm like, dang. Did I like not get the did the location switch because yo like literally shout out to all the Dolphin fans that showed out that day because holy smokes, man. I'm telling you right now, How could you not think? How could you not think that that game wasn't at home? Like it was awesome. You had Raheem with the mean hitting stick everywhere. Oh wait, what am I doing? Oops. Let me. I know what I'm doing, but I gotta also do this too. Oh, please work. Because if not, I'm going to cry a little. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to get something for us. You know, you work hard for something, and then when it doesn't work, it's like, oh, why? Why you not working? But fingers crossed it works. Do, 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 do. Where is it? Sorry. 1 second, guy. I know we're live, but I get excited sometimes and I forget a couple things. So, where is it? PowerPoints. There they are. Oh, dang. Don't work. Is it gonna work? It's working. But oh shit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Guys. I'm so excited. Okay. Was yeah. 8-bit 8K, how you doing? I'm in Taiwan right now. I stayed up 5 a.m. to see the game due to the weird time zone. Yo, in Taiwan, all the way from Taiwan. Brr, 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 brr. Yo, we worldwide. Like, come on, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Look at us. Look at us. Look at us. We're just enjoying ourselves, baby. Yeah. You got Raheem. Hey, shout out to Adam S. Look at that 9-3 fins up, yo. Yes. Own it, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy this. Be happy with this. This is what we have. Absolutely. Shout out to you for being a member, Adam, for an entire month, man. Thank you. Yay. But I'm telling you right now, like, oh God, it's just I feel like there was just no way that they had it. Oh, Ravens game gonna definitely get flexed 100%. Oh, at this point, I'm telling you right now, that's gonna be for the number one. Guys, it's such tender meat right now. The AFC. But anyways, I'm gonna get to that at the end because Trent's not gonna lie. So let's continue. Man, with Raheem, 11 carries, 43 yards, and a touchdown. Let's go. Jeff Wilson Jr. still gave us 4 solid ones for 11. Um, Obviously in reception, got Jalen Waddle 5 for 8. Got to clean that up a little bit, but still, I'll take it. A Chan, he also had another 3 receptions out of 4 for an extra 30 yards. Julian Hill, I'm not gonna lie to you. Tua threw a ball to Julian Hill. I was like, yo, I didn't like. Where did that ball come from? Like, and this is the part that frustrates me. I'm like, damn, Tua, you shooting out here, like, what? What can you do that all the time and throw that beast? I'm not gonna lie to you, man. At Chan, I was so proud. I was so proud of seeing him. And then when I saw Julian Hill catch that ball from Tua, man, that was a strike. There was no other way. That was such a beautiful ball. There's no other way of putting that. I don't look. I don't even know what to tell you, ladies and gentlemen. There's just no other way of describing it except holy smokes. That's probably one of the best throws I've seen Tua do. Definitely this season. I mean, talk about threading the needle. That was a keyhole, man. That was a keyhole, and my man got it. Like, it was beautiful. River Craycraft came to the scene, had some crucial catches too. He went 2 of 2 for 16 yards, but they were critical. One for first down, and the other one to keep the drive going. Very, very happy. I'm telling you right now, like I was So happy with the way our thank you, offense, because we know we're a defensive led team, guys. We know this. We know this. Look at it. Look at Duke Riley after he destroys on his tackle. Like, come on, man. We know this. This is a defensive led team. We know this. I'm out here with the guys. Let's go. Honestly, look. I said this to myself. Don't let us do another ball. Like, don't let us do another Broncos. Like, are we dropping 70? Like that the whole time. I'm like, I was game, but I was like, are we gonna drop 70 again? Like, my thought is like, okay, if we get like 35 in the first, and we got 31. I'm like, well, we could still swing it. And I was like, oh my god, we can literally we can literally drop another 70. And I'm just like, thank you, Lord. Some really good football, man. And now I know people are going to shut it down because it was the commanders, the commies, whatever, man. You play whoever is in your schedule. The point is to play the teams that you're obviously have in your schedule, and then I don't know, dominate. And that's what we've done. So you know what? I'm gonna take the games that we've got, win how we win them. We're not out here trying to maybe have some ugly wins. No, I mean we've had a couple ugly ones, but besides the point, we're beating the teams we're supposed to be, and we're actually getting out here. Shout out to Mike White too for coming in and making it happen. And honestly, just keeping the ball moving. Like that's what we needed him to do. That's why I expected him. He had one completion for one attempt for 3 yards. Hey, he did his job. Then handed the ball over a million times. Like just so shout out to you for being part of the offense, sir. But seriously, like, look, even our celebrations, man, are better than any other team. Find me another one. I'm telling you right now, one of our celebrations will win celebration of the year. I promise you this. I'm telling you, I can't wait till Hard Knocks this week. Like this week, oh my lord, my lord. Ooh, it's gonna be good. Look at that. Look at that. Da 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 da. The Ginkanator. Yes, baby. Look at him. I'm telling you right now, Van Gink. I call him Thor, and a lot of us do for good reason. You know, I'll tell you this: having Phillips go down. Oh my God, that man. But having him go down, man, and 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 seeing how much it hurt, how much it hurt the team. I'm not gonna lie. At first, well, first of all, I definitely cried. But you know me, yeah. And don't lie, gentlemen. Some of y'all teared up too, or were in the cusp because it's like you don't want to see that. You know what I mean? You don't want to see a player, even if it wasn't one of our players. Like you don't want to see that. Every time a player like gets like, and I mean like devastatingly injured, I'm like, oh my god, no, because you're messing with people's money. Like right now, like Jerome Baker, damn X, what the hell are you doing? The man was already gonna go in, even though we technically stepped him at the 1 year line. Fine, but now we have Baker that's gonna be out for the entire season. I doubt it. I mean, the way I saw that replay, the way Jesus, his foot was planted. X came through and just destroyed his ACL. Like, it's rough. Miss Fins, my mom is off tight ends and not like defensive ends. Me too. Uh. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, no, that was X. It's just you don't want to see it because look, whether people like it or not, ladies and gentlemen, whether you like it or not, Jerome Baker has led this team in tackles for the last 3 years. Actually, probably 4 years. He has been top three tackler in this year. Now there are times I agree with you. I'm like, what are you doing, Baker, with that awful tackle? You know me. You know I can't stand. I can't stand those tackles that they go like this. Like I can't. They piss me off. But you don't want to see. You know what I mean? A lot of people. Oh, get rid of Baker. Get rid of like you don't know. I'm telling you right now. You don't know. No, it was definitely X, number 25. Uh, this is crazy, man. And you don't want to see that. But I'll tell you this. What I'm seeing for our boys in this defense and that D line and our edges, man, I'm loving this D. I'm loving this D. David Long Jr., sir. I didn't hear your name. But look at you with 8 total tackles, 5 solo, 1 tackle for loss, and a QB hit. Duke Riley out here looking like, I'm here. Yes, you are, sir. And thank you for coming through. Love you and your luscious hair. AVG, you already know. Thor. 5 total tackles, 4 solo. Are you kidding me? 2 pass deflections, 2 QB hits, and a touchdown. When I saw this man, doom, 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 doom. Wait, man, I'm telling you, I don't know why I saw that in slow motion, man. I totally did. I saw that touchdown in slow motion. I don't hear that. Very happy. I'm telling you, like, I could have watched that game a million times. Like, Zach Zealer with a sack and a half, a tackle for loss, 2 QB hits. Like even Chubb, half a tackle, 5 tackles, 5 total tackles, 1 solo, and a QB hit. Like our boys were in it, and that's what I expect. That's why I expect our boys just to completely annihilate. That's I'm not doing. Oh, oops, there it is. Ooh, I wrote that wrong. Good thing. Oh no, I wrote it wrong. I looked at that wrong. Wow. Anywho, I'm telling you right now, our boys, telling you, they did their thing. Even Emmanuel Okpa, 2 tackles, 1 solo. This man had a sack, tackle for loss, 2 QB hits. Like he was all over the place. And you know what? It might be that he finally is fitting into the system with what's his name. You know, oh, smokes. Vic Fangio, there you go, with Fangio. So that's what you want to see out of your team. I mean, they're definitely right now. You can see that they're clicking, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I mean, the Dolphins are now 9-3, 4-3 away. So now we have a good away record. Thank God. Commanders are 4-9, 1-5 at home. They just can't protect it. Look at somehow. I'm not gonna lie though, he's probably their best QB since Tyler Heineke, who they got rid of. So, but he's still good, I think. I mean, I give it to him. He's still got some stuff. But when you got weapons like this, man, nobody can touch us, man. Dolphins win big. We're number one in the division, the conference. Ladies and gentlemen, 45-15. That's 30. Even our margin of win is a 30 piece McNugget combo. Good morning, Nacho fans. Welcome. Bebop, welcome. Good morning. Baker was covering a running back. I'm not sure. Loving the sound effects, Miss Finn. Thanks. I know. I'm telling you. Yeah. Oh man, this team, as long as we beat ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I saw this. We beat ourselves. Nobody can beat us, man. They really can't. If you really take a look at it, and guys, hit that like button for me, man. We had like 40 people in here. Let's get those likes up. We really beat ourselves if you take a look at it. And it's exciting because at least we get to see that, and no matter who we put in here, we can succeed. Even we were even moving the ball with Mike White. Mike flipping White. What's up, Kenneth? Welcome. Good morning, Miss Fans. Love seeing your happiness. Thank you. Obviously, feeling way better than I did the day before. What's up, Bill's fake crowd noise? Welcome, welcome. Um, okay. So it was Brandon Jones. What is Brandon Jones' number? 26? 25? No, it wasn't 25 because that's X. 24 is. I'm not sure who. Fine. If it was Brandon Jones, it's you, Brandon Jones, 29. Huh. I don't know why I saw it was X. But anyways, like you don't go low like that on your own guy. Like, and then you completely missed the Washington. Anyway, I mean, not. But look, man, even our celebrations are dope. Uh, I just can't get enough of the gink. I'm telling you. Shout out to the FedEx Takeover fans. Maybe we can take over a Hard Rock Glad Tie. Called out season ticket holders selling their tickets. He did? Oh, I didn't hear that, but I mean, look, ladies and gentlemen, all I can say is that he loves you guys. Oh man, guys, make your way in. This is the post game reaction to our Miami Dolphins Week 13 win over the Washington Commanders. Guys, go ahead and take a look at it. As always, hit that like button. Man, guys, I'll tell you this. I'm very, very, very happy with this win. Couple things that I'm happy about, and this I will say now, even though we'll talk about it in depth tomorrow. But a clean game, no turnovers, no fumbles. No, we were very smart with the ball. We were protecting the ball. Whenever we lose or have a bad game, in my opinion, you can still have a bad game and win. We know this. But the Dolphins managed to minimize that and reduce it to zero in this past game, and that's a great thing. Don't get it twisted, ladies and gentlemen. Washington Commanders had scored 31 points the 2 weeks prior. They've played the top teams in the league and scored 15, 16, 20, 30 points on them. Like 30, yeah, 30 points on them. Shout out to the defense because they were able to go ahead and make sure that they locked them down. Make sure that when they faced us, they knew who they were facing. You see it, they're facing the number one team in the AFC, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I don't know. But last time I checked, I'm just rewatching some of the highlights while we're talking here, man. Yo, It's just beautiful. It was so loud there at FedEx Takeover. It had that Hard Rock Stadium feeling. Chef Dude, did you go? Because if you did, man, that's dope. If you went, that's awesome. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I understand it was the Washington Commanders who are now 4-9. The Dolphins have to go ahead and take this and come back home. We got our next three games at home, right? Because the only two post bye week away games that we had were we had three of them. Jets dub, Commanders dub. Now we get to come home for Tennessee, the Jets, and Dallas. Then go fly to Baltimore and then come back home for Buffalo as the end. Now somebody said, "Ooh, that Ravens game's gonna get flexed." It is a 1 o'clock game on CBS. It absolutely can get flexed. And why wouldn't you? And I think we talked about this too. Like, gross. Yeah, I think we talked about it as well. But this is the thing. What did you guys think? So I'm gonna give y'all a little bit because I kind of went through it. So mostly what I want to talk about how exciting this is. Let me open it up to you guys. Yep, changing it up because I got a couple extra minutes since we were able to get some of this stuff out quickly as possible. For if y'all want to come for a few minutes, come share in this awesomeness with me. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, why don't we go ahead and support those who do support the channel, like Chef Jew and Chef Jew's Catering. Looking for a great chef to cater your next birthday, business, office party, etc. with mouth-watering cookies, cakes, pies, and more. Go ahead and call Chef Jew at 786-804-8096. That's 786-804-8096. Or via Facebook Messenger, Instagram at Chef Jew Catering for more information and mention Miss Phins to get 10% off your catering order. Thank you so much, guys. Again, you guys are literally simply the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone. Let me make sure I don't miss any notifications here because you know. This. Oh, did I? No, I didn't. Oh, nope, I didn't. We'll see. Okay, okay. So we got a caller. How you doing, caller? Welcome, welcome. Dad Dean, welcome. How you doing, sir?
Good, great.
Oh, that's great to hear. Talk to us. What did you think of the game? What did you think of this win?
Well, yesterday, um, I have two Daniels in my family, just to let you guys know. I have a Daniel that's 12 and I have a Daniel that's 28. So, yesterday was younger Daniel's 12th birthday.
Hey, he got a Dolphin W for his birthday.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I've been working so hard at work that it was crazy. I worked 11 hours yesterday and missed his birthday party. So to make up for him and the family, and because I got all that overtime, I promised them I would go to the Dallas game. And I'm trying to
Look
get
at
you a ticket
that.
too.
How,
So
no,
I'm trying my
please.
hardest to get
You
you a
definitely don't
ticket
have to
too.
do that. You
Well,
don't have to do
you're
that.
part of my
But
family.
you guys are too kind. But listen, uh, Dean, I'll
So
tell
it's
you
in the
this.
works. I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Well, email me, but you absolutely don't have to. Let me tell you something. I'm pretty sure he'll absolutely take coming all the way over here to go to a Dolphins game. So yeah, I think he'll be perfectly fine. And happy birthday to young Daniel. Young
Yes, yes.
yes.
They
But
gave me the
what do you
day
think?
off, so because I worked till like midnight last night. It was crazy.
That's
So they
awesome.
gave
Hey,
me the day off, and I have to watch the game again. Uh, but
but you got to enjoy it, didn't you?
yes, yes, yes.
There you go. A win is a win, and you know what? I'll tell you this: it's such a great time to be a Dolphin man. It really is, and to be able to share with your family, that's even awesome. I'll tell you this: will this be you guys' first time coming to the games, or no?
Oh no, 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 no.
You
Last
guys have come.
2 years ago, we went to the Colts game, and
Okay.
Daniel,
Oh,
young Daniel, had an interview. That was his first Dolphins game. Had an interview with Reason at halftime. I don't know if anybody watched it, the channel. Yeah,
okay. Look
yeah,
at
that's when
that. That's
Reason first
awesome. Hey,
started.
that's great. Listen, I'll tell you this: you guys enjoy it. It is such a great experience
Oh
in
yeah, yeah.
person.
I'm
You know
looking
what I mean?
forward to.
It's such a great experience.
I grew up
Like
in South
you don't
Florida,
even
so I've
know.
been to
But
many games.
all right, cool. Well, listen, D, again. Thank you for obviously you and your entire family. I can't wait. I know we got playoffs, sir, on fantasy. I'm coming for you. Well,
You beat
if
me.
I
You
make it.
beat me. You did.
I
Man,
know, but I don't know if I made it. I don't know if I'm in the playoffs or not. I gotta double check. But I think I
you
might
got
slightly be there.
what? We got two
So
more games before the playoffs or
no,
something.
next week starts playoffs. Because
Oh,
remember,
really?
fantasy you can't do since you don't know if teams are gonna like sit people out or whatever. So fantasy starts for us next week. Ooh.
When I came home, I seen that Green Bay beat Kansas City.
And
Wow,
that's
that was
another thing.
amazing.
We double won, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I say
Yeah,
the AFC is tender right now.
we won our
It's
bye week. We won yesterday. All November was great, and now we need to win December. We need to
we got our
close the.
December win, the first one, and we're gonna
Yeah,
continue
yeah.
to win this December. You know what I mean? That's what I personally think. I think that we're gonna continue to win this December. Honestly, I think we can win out. But maybe that might be a little super homer me.
Right.
But what else do you want to say about this game, Dean? Before I get to the
Well, I
next
got to
caller
watch it
here.
back, but what I heard is complete dominance. I mean, uh, and we're destroying teams that beat good teams.
That is
Like
so
my
funny,
son
right?
said, it,
It's so funny.
it's awesome. They're clicking. They're clicking on all cylinders. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna catch up on my rest. I just wanted to check in with you. We love you, and
Of
hopefully
course,
Dallas will get together and we'll have a great
yeah,
time. And
absolutely.
yeah, so
Thank you.
it's
And
in the
again,
works.
happy birthday to young Daniel for sure. And I
Yeah,
can't wait. Regardless of it, I'll definitely try to. Well, it is Christmas Eve, so I should be able to come through and then, you know, um, at
I'll
least
email
tell
you.
and see. So, yeah, you email me. My email is it's on YouTube, but it's missfins@yahoo.com. Super easy. There's still
Let's
one more
go,
week before
Fins.
fantasy
Everybody should be
playoffs.
excited. This is
Woo!
awesome. This is
I
awesome.
know, right?
Oh, let's
Exactly.
do this.
Exactly. Well, fins up to you, Dean. Thank you so much
Yep,
for coming
Fins
through. I
up.
appreciate
No
you.
problem.
Bye
Take care.
bye.
Bye.
hmm Awesome caller. As always, we got Hooked Up Joe. What's up, Hooked Up Joe? How you doing, sir?
What's happening? How you doing today? Oh, my
I'm doing well. And yourself?
doing good. My logo disappeared on me there.
Look at you and your little.
Um,
Yeah, I see you. I
we
see you. I see you.
the this will interest you. This was the first show. I mean, the first game that the Chiefs lost with Taylor Swift in attendance. So they've officially
Oh,
broken
I didn't even know
that.
she was there.
That's what I read somewhere. So might have to, follow up and make sure that's not just a rumor. But that was probably the most important factor of the whole game that we saw there.
Absolutely.
Great to see them lose, obviously. I mean, that was icing on the
Obviously.
cake. Just, and
They can
we
lose one more
basically
game,
had,
guys.
yeah, they should. Now I'm kind of torn on that Bills game on who should win that one. At first, I was like, "Come on,
Bills,
Bills, go
let's
ahead."
go, Bills. Let's
Yeah,
go, Bills. Let's
because we
go.
can.
Listen,
Yeah,
the Bills beat Kansas City. That'll be the two extra losses that we were talking about. We figured the Bills had the best chance of beating Kansas City, but we didn't know who else was gonna beat them. No way did I think it was gonna be the Packers, and not even close to what I thought it was gonna be. I honestly thought it was gonna be a completely different team. I thought it was gonna be the Raiders, maybe perhaps, um, you know, actually taking care of them, but I don't know what was over there. Jordan Love was feeling himself, and
yeah.
man, oh man,
After seeing them
not
play last
nice.
week, I was thinking they might be able to do it. I had a little glimmer of a hope, and man, they took over that game real quick. I mean, that was kind of a feel good game there, watching them kind of just dominate and take it over and
You know what?
not lose it.
After the first half, I didn't even watch it until I was like, "Oh, are they still playing?" I was watching my show and I was playing video games, and then I'm like, "Is the game still going on? Like, how long is this game?" And then when I look, I'm like, "There's still a minute left." And they're down. But then when I did the calculation, I'm like, oh, it's only 8 points. I'm like, they still got a chance to tie because it's still one possession game. And I'm like 13 seconds, so let's watch it. I turned it on, and I was like literally just watching like yes, interrupted
Right.
pass. Let's go. Like every single down, I was cheering, man. Oh God, it's hilarious. But yeah,
And just the final thing is our
I
schedule
was
is.
enjoying myself. But let me
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and break out. Thanks for having me up.
No, 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 no! Don't leave,
Oh,
Hooked Up Joe.
okay.
You still there? Can you hear me?
Morning, morning,
Yeah, I'm
morning.
still here.
Yeah, yeah, no, 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 no. I was just, what's up? Yeah, no, I was like, you know what? Let me bring everybody up so that way we can get y'all in here. But holy smokes, what did we think? What did we think of that game? Good
Uh,
morning,
I'm thinking I'm
TFT
freezing my butt
says.
off. Can
Well,
y'all hear me?
I
Yeah,
think
we can hear
that's a
you.
good
So where are you
Okay.
at?
thing. Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
I'm up in Iowa. Well, I might be in Illinois now, but it's like 28 degrees.
Are you RVing? No, not in that temperature.
No, I drive a truck,
Holy
big truck.
Okay.
smokes! You drive a truck? Oh, we got El Capitan in the building too. What's up, El
What's
Capitan?
happening? Figured I'd pop in here for a minute while I'm digging
El
some posts.
Captain,
What's going on?
man,
What's going
haven't
on?
seen you in a while, but I haven't been on much.
Holy,
Yeah, where you been at, Lance? Driving around all of God's
driving
creation?
around America.
Yes, sir.
America.
Trying to make that money. Trying.
Yeah, I know the holidays are upon us, and
Oh, it's
we're
crazy.
never prepared.
It's like you
Yeah,
work
I'll be working.
January to like September, October to spend everything in November and December. Like that's literally how it is. Like
It's terrible. I know.
exactly. But how about them Dolphins, guys?
That's what I'm here
45
Yeah,
for.
how
to
about Van Ginkle?
15. Van Ginkle, man.
They better
Van
pay him.
Ginkle.
Have they paid him yet?
Yo.
I'll tell you what, they need to
I
hurry
know
up and
he's
figure
got a
something out
contract. Yo,
You see
because
Thor
that
was
move?
out there soaring.
every day they
Man,
wait, that
when,
guy gets
when,
more expensive. That's all I know.
Thank you.
yeah,
Listen, how does he do it? The explosiveness. Did you see him when he? Oh my God, he pushed the defender above where the quarterback was, and did that spin move. It was so quick.
Well,
Like
Yeah,
like Sam
the
and
has
that
guy has
no.
relentlessness. He's relentless. That's
So strong.
anybody who plays defense knows that it's not only is it about it's kind of like driving. If you hesitate, you're a problem. You have to commit. And when you commit and
That
have
is true. My mother
relentlessness,
tells me that all
you are that much more effective. And a guy like Andrew Van Ginkel, who just has a motor that doesn't quit, I think all Dolphin fans, first of all, I haven't met a Dolphin fan that doesn't love the guy. That's number one. Number two, I think when we watched him in years prior, we all just figured, hey, if this guy gets more snaps, he's going to be having more output. And here we are, getting more
time.
snaps and more output.
Yeah.
man, that defender
I'll tell
grabbed
you this.
nothing
What
but
I
air
love about
or
him is he's
blocked
always
nothing but
ready.
air when he did that twist.
I know, right? I actually, I
Left him in the
have the
dust.
reaction video coming out today, and that twist move, man, bro. And I mean, if you just watch him down in and down out, he's spinning, he's smacking. If they're double teaming him, he's literally like the Tasmanian devil, just spinning around and smacking his hands all over the place.
That defender must have felt like
and
he just got dunked on.
Mhm.
he, oh man, and he just makes it look so effortless too. But what I love
Yeah,
is that he's always prepared. You know what I mean? He's always prepared. He's always got his body ready for whenever his number is called. You see that
Mhm.
there's no delay from him because some players when they don't play full time snaps they don't put as much effort. No man, this guy literally goes out
and that
there. I
interception,
mean, if he puts on any more weight, you're talking more in the
man.
Khalil Mack, Max Crosby kind of body. You know what I mean? Like, but destruction type.
Yeah,
And
but
Yeah,
he
the
he's
might
only
so
be
the
one of
only
those
thing.
smooth
guys that are just naturally strong. You know what I mean? He doesn't need that weight.
Yeah, I don't think he
because he's
needs the weight
poor.
because I see him. I see when he pushes his bull rush on a offensive tackle that's got at least 40 pounds on him every time because he gets good low center of gravity. He gets his knees bent and strikes up with kinetic energy, and every time these guys go back. So
And
you can't the guy's perfect.
he's also
Yeah,
like wiry. It's hard to say that he's so big, but you know how wiry people are just overly strong for their size, and he's like a
Yeah,
yeah.
huge wiry
What do they
person.
call it? Country strong.
Yeah,
country strong. That's right. He been out there, tossing hay bales out in
Oh
Wisconsin and
man,
whatnot.
because
That's
he's
right.
from Wisconsin.
man, I should have known that
Those
term.
corn-fed. I say it all the time. Those corn-fed boys up there, man, they don't know nothing but hay bales and cows like that. Like literally, they're
Hey,
put they're
I
what
used to swing
Rocky
hay.
is in Philly with the cows. They got the hay
Yeah,
bales, man.
I used to do that. Swing hay in Nevada when I lived out there in the country. But
Well, my
that
grandparents
that's
used to have a farm and had, two cows, a couple of horses, things like that. And I've swung hay bales, working on the summers, and your forearms and the back part of your shoulder blades get so strong that you don't even
Yeah, because you're
realize
always
it. Like
moving
I
them.
don't yeah, I don't really have big forearms, but my grip strength is ridiculous for the size of my forearms. And those boys have been living at it in their third generation country out there, fifth
yeah,
generation country. I mean, they're just it's in their blood. Also, there's something to think about for
Yeah,
all those guys that do that hunting and stuff. They eat venison like 3 or 4 times a week. That's a
literally.
high
So,
that's a high testosterone style meat, and so they're just bigger, stronger, and a lot of
see,
times
I
goofier.
I ate a lot more
yeah,
elk than
literally.
venison.
Man, I'm
I
telling
love
you right
elk.
now, I think that Van Ginkel is. We are such great players, but this guy just every time you put him out there, like he's showing you, and it's just not one play; it's multiple
Eh,
plays he does a game, man. But
I,
and then
I
the
mean,
pick six, like he was running for
yeah,
his life, and this
Well,
man
yeah,
made it
did you
happen.
hear his
Like,
post game? Did you hear his post game press conference? He had talked about Fangio and him had pointed this out, and he was talking. This is that pick six, and he almost had a second one where he batted it down when they were
yep,
backed up in the end zone. He had talked about where in the study room he noticed, and that Fangio noticed that the tackle on this screenplay does this certain kind of bending of his shoulders. And he said that after watching it, he noticed that that happened and he knew to get right in that passing lane. And that's where his preparation is key, man. This is the thing. This is, Zach Thomas in this way. And I'm not saying he's Zach Thomas,
Yeah.
but they have similar traits in their relentlessness. But the thing that made Zach great was his preparedness. He would watch the film, understand the minute little details that he
Yeah.
could use to get an edge, and this is how you win big football games right here. This is how you win it.
Then he
And
almost had that black. He almost blocked that punt.
Yeah, I
yeah,
know. The
Like
guy was
one
all
inch
over the
later,
freaking
man,
place.
that could have been
I
blocked.
mean, he's
he
literally everywhere.
definitely he would have definitely got defensive player of the week for AFC if he
Oh
got
man,
that, and probably and very well still may.
Yeah,
And
he
you
very
Two
well
gotta
big
might.
sixes in the same day. Oh, jeez.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
if he'd have got two,
absolutely.
there's no
if he
doubt.
Two
keeps this
big
up,
sixes in the same day.
I tell you what, if he keeps going like this, not that he'll get it, but MVP, man.
No, no. But you know what, though? You know what? I hope Chris
Game
Greer is
ball
on
though.
the phone. I hope Chris Greer is on the phone right now talking about a 3 or 4 year extension on this guy because if
Oh yeah,
he continues out and gets in the playoffs and plays like this, he's going to play himself right out of Miami. We're just not going to be able to afford him, and that's going to be a shame.
And it
yeah.
does
I
show
mean,
the
people were
genius.
worried about. People were saying that they were worried because Phillips was out. I was like, nah. Like our
Well,
backups on defense are
Yeah, I
pretty
honestly
legit.
wasn't. I wasn't
I'm not.
afraid.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not so
I mean, it
fearful.
hurts,
It
no doubt,
hurts. Yeah, it
Yeah.
but
definitely hurts.
and
But we know we have the talent on this team to withstand an injury. Like I'll tell you what I am worried about is that Jerome Baker, which by all accounts, it's
yeah.
not nearly as bad as we anticipated. Jerome Baker had released a tweet last night saying that
Yeah,
it's
but
not as bad as you think and that I'll be back sooner than you think. And Mike McDaniel also said that it's a re-aggravated injury and it's not going to require surgery. So
Oh, that's a
hopefully
good thing.
oh, thank
that
God, because
hopefully
I'm telling you right now, I was kind of like, I was pissed. I'm
well
not gonna
listen,
lie, I
there's
was
so
pissed.
many people that hate on Jerome Baker, but I try to remind Dolphin fans, so many of them talking about how we need to get rid of Baker next year and he costs too much money and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, you guys forget how bad our linebacking core was forever until Jerome Baker graced his presence in our building when we drafted
Yeah.
him in the third
And they
round from
also
Ohio.
forget he's been our top three, one of our top three, if not number one tackler the
I
entire
know.
season for the last three seasons. And it's
I know.
like you guys don't like him, but he's still gonna be our
He's
number one
productive.
tackler. Like
He's productive
exactly,
and he
that's
does
what
his
you
job
want.
well. He's not elite, I agree, but you know what? He's not a just a guy either. He's a key integral part in the defense. And if this injury holds him out till the playoffs and we get him back in the playoffs, I'll be grateful.
That'd be good.
I'll be grateful.
That you know what? I'm okay with that as long as he can come back. I know that he'll be able to still make his impact in here for sure. I just really, what I expect for him is just to get healthy at this point. You know what I mean? Like that's all
That's
you
all I
could want,
want. That's
just for
all I
him to
want.
get healthy, and then we should be good. What's up, Dolphins? Cersei, welcome.
Hey, life is great, man. 9-3. Joe, Lance, and El Capitan. Finally, nice to be in the same room as El Capitan. I've been on his channel before, but he wasn't in there that night. But it was awesome to be on his channel.
And
But
usually I'm
man,
not around in the morning, so I mean this is perfect timing. Look at this. This is great.
yeah, it is. But man, it was great, man. And you know what's also great is having
Hmm.
Chan back, man. He's gonna help. Chan helps the game plan, and it is just so much fun to see him back. He's such a difference maker. People say, "Oh, he's a little," but that guy breaks tackles too. He's just so exciting to watch, man.
His contact balance is, I believe it's the best in the NFL right now. That guy,
Yeah,
if you don't wrap those two legs together, he don't go down. He doesn't go
no,
Nope.
down. He doesn't.
no,
You can't just shoulder chuck
No, he
him
doesn't.
like you can other running backs or other playmakers with the ball in the hand. You shoulder chuck him or even one arm grab one of his legs, he will get away from you. If you don't have help and tackle him, and one of these DBs tries to grab him one arm or something, He's going to get away. He did it. He did it
Yeah,
like 5 times yesterday.
I know it's so much fun. He just brings in other. I mean, this offense has gotten a row. I don't know what you guys think. Probably, I see Jacksonville winning tonight, but being the number 2 seed at this point, hey, I take that. If you would have told me that at the beginning of the season, hey, after at this point in the
Sir, we're
season, you
number
guys will
one
have to.
right now. This
Yeah, we
morning.
are number one, but I can't see now if Joe Burrow was playing. But of course, if Joe Burrow had been healthy all year, we may be wanting it go the other way because they would be with a good record. But hey, it doesn't matter. Number 2 seed's great. We're in control, and hey, if someone else other than the Dolphins has to be number 1 seed, I'd rather it be Jacksonville because yes, I still got memories of the Dolphins, Gamarino's last game in Jacksonville. But tell me where you'd rather travel to. But you want to go to Arrowhead or Baltimore or Jacksonville for the AFC Championship
That's what
game?
I'm
You'd much
saying.
rather,
If it runs through Jacksonville, it's just like Miami North. I'm not going to sweat that. You know what I'm
so
saying? And you know
yeah,
what?
Literally,
How
literally,
about the
I will
Florida
absolutely take
teams?
it.
yeah,
How about the two Florida teams? Jacksonville and Miami, number one, number two, no matter how you're going to slice it potentially. I
yeah.
mean that's pretty
And
awesome.
there's no committee that can keep our
Yeah, and
Florida
in the
teams
playoff
outside the
machine thing that
playoffs.
I'm seeing,
So
if they
All
win,
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
they're not gonna do us dirty like they did. Poor freaking FSU. Did
and no,
you
if
see
they
that the
win, they'll
AP
be number
poll?
one.
Did you
yeah,
guys see that the AP poll, the college ranking poll, everywhere on earth has FSU in the top four except for where it really matters. How crazy
yeah.
is that?
I know that is insane. So that's
Yeah,
what I was saying.
because they
But
don't
hey,
like Florida, man. Listen, and they're haters.
Yep,
yeah,
that's
That's
it.
all
They're
it
just
is.
haters. That's
yeah,
all.
Yeah.
It's just hate.
I mean, I
yeah.
don't like the Knowles at all. Like I can't stand
I
them.
don't either. I don't either. I don't like the
But
Oh,
Knowles
neither
but
either.
do
at the
I.
same
I'm very
time,
neutral.
Yeah,
that's some
we know
It
injustices
still
when we see
represents a
them.
state.
That's the
Yeah,
problem.
yeah.
Yeah,
We know an injustice when we
it's
see one.
still
That's all.
because it's like me. Look, I'm a Florida girl. The Canes will always be number one for me, period. But I
Yep.
like when I grew growing up, it was Canes, it was Gators, and then it was
Gators.
FSU. So, like for me,
That's it.
in every different part of my life, the state of Florida has been on top. So Canes number one, but I will always root as long as they're not against the Canes.
yeah,
I want Florida to be represented across the nation. You know what I mean? So they can see what our boys are doing. And I'm telling you right now, it's just the pure hate that they know this state produces more Hall of Famers and more football players than any other state, maybe tied with or just under Texas, and that's it.
Nah,
Like that's
nah.
literally
Texas. Nah, Miss Finns. All these other teams everywhere else, they all know. I mean, their best players on their teams are from Florida. That's it.
yeah,
exactly.
It's a fact. All
Yeah.
of them everywhere. You can look at Ohio, you can Alabama, you can look at any of these schools that are in it or in the top 25 in college,
Hmm.
and their best players hail from this state. It's just a
yeah,
fact.
And most of them from South Florida. So it's like
That's
you'll
right.
see it all the time. Pompano, Fort
If you take
Lauderdale,
Orlando, if you
Coral
take
Springs. Like
Orlando, if you go from Daytona, Orlando, and Tampa down, I would say 80% of anyone who plays football is from those areas.
pretty much.
yeah,
Pretty much. I mean, you'll see your tip. Your once in a while you'll see Pensacola. You see the Panhandle up there too. You'll see
Yeah,
some
and
of
some Georgia
Jacksonville,
boy
but
running
for the
back will
most
be
part,
crazy good.
yeah. But for the most part, you're gonna see like Daytona, Orlando, South. That's where most of the top players
yeah. No,
have
for
been. You
sure.
know what I mean? And it's like it's a travesty. But you know what? I'm sure. Hopefully, it gets rectified because FSU definitely doesn't deserve to be
Well, as
slutted like
much
that.
as college football will deny it, they say that it's a 1 year sample size. It's just not true. Because if FSU was good last year, they would be in right now, but they weren't,
Right,
and their quarterbacks went down. So they just worry about their product. What they don't want to have happen is FSU go against Michigan or something and absolutely get blown out. No one wants to see that.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nobody wants to see that. But I'll tell you what I do want to see. My Miami Dolphins number one. Look, guys, listen. I was telling this to everybody in the show earlier, and I've been saying it for weeks now. The AFC is tender meat right now. It is ripe for the taking. Kansas City
Good.
showed me last night. They are not the championship Kansas City. Guys, they got Patrick Mahomes. They have Travis Kelsey. I get it. They have Andy Reid. They next year they will go back to being the championship kind of team. This year it's not. And I was thinking last night. I was like, man, I feel like I'm having this feeling. Like I don't know if you guys remember when Michael Jordan first retired, and then you had the Houston. Not the no, it wasn't the Rockets. Was it the Rockets that won afterwards? It was either the Rockets or
Detroit.
yeah, I think it was the Rockets that won the year after Michael left that first time. They told you themselves they were so happy Michael wasn't there because if Michael was in the playoffs, if Michael was in the finals, you weren't beating him. And right now, no offense, Kansas City, they'll win their division, but
Well,
they're not
also
going
Kelsey.
in my opinion, they're not going anywhere. This is the year we have to win a Super Bowl
No, this
because
is
next year,
setting
Well, the
up
thing is
beautiful for the
too
Dolphins.
is Kelsey's mind's not in the game as much as it used to be either, which I can't blame him.
well, he has contemplated
And
retirement
he's
too.
getting older.
So he's 30 what 4. He's
Yeah, he's
getting
getting
older.
older.
His brother's been
He's
trying to retire. He'll probably retire with his brother. I'm gonna be honest with you. If
right.
Jason Kelsey retires this year, Travis might retire this year too.
No, but Miss
I'm
Finch, you
just putting
said
it
it
out there. But
beautifully. This is a year. Everything's setting up. Buffalo's taking a big step back. Kansas City's coming back. And Ravens are good, but they're not, elite where you're afraid to play them good like they have been in the past. So I mean, this is setting up beautifully for the Dolphins. You just have to keep on getting better, beat the teams they're supposed to beat, and we would take that rabo. They're only beating the bad teams, but you know what? Beating those bad teams has ahead of Buffalo because they haven't beaten those same bad teams. So I would take that any day of the week. And it's just,
Our
Yeah,
one
Who
bad
won?
the
game.
Who won the Philly and 49er game?
oh man, the Niners wiped them all over the field.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm shocked.
I think
The
Niners
oh, it
have
was
to
bad.
referees
step
It was
over
up.
like
there, I'm shocked.
45-12 or something like that. What the hell
the other
was
thing
it? Let me see.
we
It was
gotta
bad. It was a
do
shellacking.
Yeah,
is next week is when Buffalo plays Kansas City. It
yeah,
benefits us either way. Buffalo loses, we get
yeah. Right, you're right,
Buffalo
Dad
out of that
Dean.
playoffs, and if Kansas City loses, then that's the number one seed. So we benefit next week either way.
Right,
Yeah,
and we could take the Bills to. It's kind of if the Bills beat them, then we have a chance to beat the Bills. We don't have a chance to beat the Chiefs again, right?
yeah,
So I'd kind of rather the Bills win, so then we can turn around and beat the Bills in order, and also the Jags have to pay the Ravens. So one of those teams is going to be
yeah.
not where they're at right now, too.
Well, the
Uh,
Bills hasn't beat us at home
Knocking each other out. Yeah.
for a
Yeah, the
while.
Bills is our bad game of the year.
Well,
Officially,
Well,
right now, the bad team that beat us is the Bills.
did they
We
beat
Yeah.
us at home last year?
take care of the Ravens. We're
I
sitting
don't think so.
gold.
no,
They
away.
I
split
think
last
we
year.
won.
Yeah, we
We
won
won.
at home
We won
last
at
year,
home.
but
We lost
lost
at
to
2
them
away.
twice on the road.
And the year before that, we won at home.
No, we lost to
No,
them a
we've
year
only beat them.
before.
Yeah. We lost.
We've only had
We
that.
lost
We've
one
only
time.
beat Josh Allen that one time, basically. So, but
Yeah. Which I was there,
but
and that was
hey,
crazy.
Oh.
yeah, but we're fine. I agree. I think we do better against them. We just had a horrible game against them. That game, it happens.
Exactly.
Like
But at the end of the day, I'm with you. I'm gonna root for the Bills to beat the Chiefs. Keep stomping on the Chiefs. Keep stomping on the Chiefs. Keep stomping on the Chiefs because, again, to me, Bills aren't going anywhere. They're not. They're
Well,
gonna get their little wins, but
the one
they're
thing that
gonna
worried though, the
try
Bills
to be
match
the
up
second
and
well
seed,
against the
and
Dolphins
even
for
then,
whatever reason. So I do
and
have
that
that in my
playoff,
mind. Yeah,
yeah, and that playoff game, we should really, in reality, it was the coach's fault that we lost that playoff game against them.
thank you. It is. It is.
I
So
mean,
I'm telling
even
you
the
right
coach,
now.
even the coach said that. He said he
yeah.
thought it was a different down, and he screwed it up.
But
I will
either
tell you
way,
this.
if Buffalo wins or Kansas
Oh,
City
go
wins,
ahead, Dean.
it benefits the Dolphins either way.
It
But
does.
I agree. I think we should have Buffalo beat the Chiefs because the Chiefs have a better, easier schedule after the Buffalo game. Buffalo has to play Dallas, and
It
all I
has to
have to
play
do is lose
us.
one more game. We win out, and Kansas City loses to Buffalo. We got the number one seed.
Well, depends.
Well, Jacksonville's still
Jacksonville.
playing well. Yeah, but
Yeah, we
If
have to have
Jacksonville
six
Bill,
at
if
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville beats the Ravens, they will have the number one seed. If that's the one thing, Jacksonville still kind of holds their own cards for the number one seed. If they win tonight, they will hold the number one seed. So
Well, Jacksonville's a hot and cold team as well. You know, I've seen them show up just ice cold. They should beat somebody, but they don't. So, but listen, I'm going to run you guys. I will say this:
that
Dolphins
is
fans
true.
should not apologize for the schedule we have because I've seen us get screwed with the worst schedules year in and year out. So,
yeah. No, all right.
I'll
Yeah.
see you guys.
In
Have a
fact,
good
on
one,
that
El
note, yeah,
Capitan.
man, take it easy.
Absolutely.
It's the
Yep.
Capitan,
easiest
thank you for
schedule we
coming
ever
through, man.
had.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, great to see him
Thank
join
you
the
Later
for
on,
coming
Cap.
morning
through, Capitan.
crew
I really do
there.
appreciate
Yeah, that's cool.
it.
And can we get a shout out to the NFL for our December schedule this year? We have one more away game the entire year. Every game we have is on grass, including the last one. Our away game yesterday was perfect football weather. In us, I
Yeah,
don't,
yeah,
we
because
couldn't,
they go late night.
and even
Who do
we
we
have an
play
extra.
next?
We get Monday night football, so we get an extra day and a
Tennessee.
half, and we play Tennessee at home.
Oh,
Then on the shorter week we have between Monday and Sunday, we stay at home and play the Jets. And you just couldn't ask for a better opportunity and lineup to take it all the way. My crystal ball says we're going all the way, so we'll go with
Yeah.
that.
Hey, I like that crystal ball, Joe. Keep that crystal ball tuned up. So I like it.
I'm with Joe. It's crystal clear, that crystal ball.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Hey, I like it, man. It is. It's working out really well for our Dolphins. We're playing well. That's the most important thing. Hey, there's Lance driving around out there. That's cool.
He's
You're a
trucking
truck.
Dolphins
He's a
up.
truck driver.
huh?
You're a
And
truck driver.
Yeah.
That's an 18 wheeler.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. When I was a kid, I
20,
used to think I wanted to
20
be a
plus
truck
years.
driver. What's that?
22 plus years.
Oh, wow. That's cool. As a kid, I used to think I want to be a truck driver, Lance. When I was like, like every kid, when they saw Smokey and the Bandit, they're like, "Oh, that's so cool."
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine was convoy.
Well, yeah, there you
well,
go.
I'll
Yeah,
tell
that was a good one too, Ducky.
you
Yeah. Uh,
this, guys. I don't know if you guys may or may not have known, but
Am I breaking up or you?
No,
I
I
think
think
she's.
Miss Finns is breaking up a little bit
Yeah,
there.
Miss Fins is.
And
Oh,
she's either really
I'm breaking
still
up.
okay,
Oh,
there she
No,
is.
yeah,
don't
she's
tell me that.
froze.
now
There you
you're
go.
She
No,
back,
you're
Joe.
froze.
good.
You're back.
Yeah, you're
Free
back to
spring. Dan,
I'm
dan,
back.
dan.
yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
you're
back,
back.
Free
baby. We're
spring.
Yeah, exactly.
We're back.
Free spring.
back.
So what were you about to say, Miss Fins?
Yeah, no, man, I'm just excited. What's up,
Yeah.
EM? I see you.
EM
How
in
you
the
been?
house.
No, listen.
EM and Aqua
Dolphins unite together. We are number one, guys. We gotta enjoy this, right? We don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what next year's gonna look like. Nobody knows until it happens. All
Don't
I
worry
do
about
know
next year.
is that
Next year,
this
let's enjoy
is
this
the
ride.
year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We
We do need
have to
Miss Finn.
enjoy this year.
Hey,
No.
Miss Finns,
What'd you say?
you need to sing the fight
What's
song
up?
for us because you're the only one I've heard do our fight song and make it sound good. I mean, I hate to diss our fight song, but when I
Oh,
sound like a
Joe,
5-year-old
I like
singing
our
it,
Oh,
fight
but
song.
when Miss Finn sings it, it sounds good. I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't heard it sung
oh,
that way,
thank
so
you.
you need to record it and put it out there so we can play that version.
Serenade.
I will.
Did you see the story of our fight song
I will
this
see
week,
what I can
Joe?
do.
Thank you.
Did you see the story
Yeah, I
about our
saw it.
fight song this week,
I
how
thought
it
it was good.
originated, Joe?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it's been floating around the internet, and
Oh,
it
I'll have
was
to catch it.
I liked
because
it.
some people
I gotta
tried.
re.
Yeah.
I gotta
Start.
retweet
Post
it
a
so that
link on your Twitter.
those so you guys can see it. Yeah, I'm gonna
And
post it
then
so you guys. I have it bookmarked, so I'll post it, and then I'll so you guys can go to my Twitter, guys, Miss Fins, and follow me on Twitter too, and then you'll be able to see it. I saw it yesterday. I was like, man, that's such a cool story. Like,
No,
and I
it
love
was.
that we were the first ones to have it, not the Oilers.
and then
So
Denver
that
tried to
was pretty
take it.
awesome.
Yeah, Houston did.
Yeah.
Houston Oilers.
Houston did. I thought Denver tried to.
Well, they
Yeah,
might
the
have
USC
tried. I
defeating.
didn't hear that. But
Yeah, but USC the story is good, man. It's really
yeah, it's
cool.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Um,
following you now. I was already
you following
following
me?
Thirsty. I am
Ah,
now.
okay,
Yeah.
good.
I did, for some reason I didn't have you followed yet, so I'm not
Look
there
at you
much.
not following me. Wow.
I don't really, I haven't been doing it, but I actually do it only so I can connect up with people because that's the only way they can. So if I need to DM somebody, that's kind of the route.
Yeah. Cool
Okay,
stuff,
got it.
man.
Hey,
But then you just said, one thing about this team, it's the chemistry on this team. It's just, it seems legit. You just see them even on the sideline when they don't know all the times the camera's on them. And like all these people that say, oh, Waddle seems upset. He's over there basically putting his hand on the coach's shoulders, joking with him. I'm like, yeah, that looks like a guy that's really upset, you know? So I'm like, to me, it's like the
Fun.
chemistry in this team is just, it's fantastic.
Yeah, that roller coaster ride. I just watched it. It was
well,
awesome. Inspiration.
I got a question for y'all. Um, did did what do you think in yesterday's game? What was our team's weaknesses that we got to improve in yesterday's game? What do you think it was?
O line.
I'll start. Go ahead,
I don't
Dolphins
want to
Cersei.
say this, but I gotta say, Watto catching the ball.
Yeah, Waddle dropping that. Yeah,
Oh,
that was
Waddle.
bad.
Yeah.
But no,
He
other than
dropped
the
what?
offensive
Two,
line,
three?
I thought, yeah, no, he dropped that one that was a clear dropped, and then maybe a couple other whatever, I don't know. But the one that where Tua did a great move to avoid getting sacked, he hits Waddle in the hands. But that's to me, it's not an area we have to improve. He just needs to clean that up. It was good we avoided the turnover yesterday. That was a big plus. We finally got a game where we didn't throw an interception or fumble the football, so that was nice to see. I thought the offensive line played very well considering that we had backups back in there again. I thought the offensive line played well. So overall, I thought there was a pretty good game. It's hard to find much weaknesses in that game yesterday when you
Well, yeah, that game was pretty good. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, the one ball that was thrown to Waddle wasn't really Waddle's fault. It was thrown too far to the
That one
right,
had
if
to
I
be
one
remember.
hit
thrown.
him right. One hit
Yeah,
him
the
right.
I'm
one
not
hit him
saying
in the
I'm not
hands,
saying
right? But
that. It
no,
was
actually,
just
one
thrown too
bounced
far
off his
for him to catch
pads.
it.
Like
I got
Miss
Yeah,
Fins always
spoiled
says,
with
catch it with your hands.
Tyreek.
yeah,
Tyreek spoils me, I guess.
Yeah,
yeah,
that guy has glue on his hands. It don't.
yeah.
The second one
yeah.
that was kind of a drop on Waddle
I
was
don't
really
know.
he had to
Sometimes he
throw
had
it
a
to
little
where
butter
the
the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, yeah. He's not himself this year.
they still gave him one more target than Hill, so it's not like
But
they're
Right.
Well, Hill basically sat
he
out the
spread the
whole.
ball around a little bit, so I like that.
Yeah. Hey, even River Craycraft had a sighting. I hadn't seen him like for a while, and he caught a pass.
Well, he was on
Julian Hill
IR,
caught a
so
couple.
that's
Yeah, I know, but he's been back
mhm.
for a couple weeks, and they hadn't done anything, and then he did, and then Julian Hill actually caught some passes, so that was nice to see. So I
Is
mean, this team.
Craft
Okay.
is
Is,
he
Same question, but
inside?
what were our strengths yesterday? What would you say our strengths were that you saw from yesterday's game?
Tua?
Complimentary football. I think because we played defense and offense well yesterday, so I thought we finally played a complimentary football game.
Yeah.
And rushing the passer?
Yeah,
Yeah. I love how Fangio's getting after the quarterback,
yeah,
pressuring him all the time, and
It
Yeah,
was an
and
open
I like it that
great game.
it's not blitzing all the time. I although I love blitzing all the time, don't get me wrong, but I do like that right now with the players we have, our defense is able to. I still don't think we have an organic pass rush per se to the level that I would want it to be, but we're getting much better in that pass rush. That's for sure. We're absolutely getting better.
ABG with that spin move, man, that was classic.
Thor,
Oh yes, whoever said that, that was a
Thor,
thing of beauty.
Yeah, I was saying that earlier, man. I was that was that guy. Like I said, that guy must have felt like he just got dunked on.
Thor, man.
I
I'm
know, I
telling you right
agree.
now. That's why I call him Thor. Like he's
No,
literally. If you take a look at it, he is
Put down that
literally
hand.
all over the place.
no, you're right, man. I want to keep him, man. I know we got everyone we want to keep, but he's one of those guys that you have to find a way to keep on this team moving forward. He makes plays whenever he's given the opportunity, man. He just steps up, whether it's a sack or putting pressure on the quarterback, coming up with a pick six. He's blocked punts and scooped them up before. He's done. He almost had a block punt. Yes, I mean he was like a fraction of a second away from having a block punt yesterday.
Yep.
And it's just like the man makes plays every time he's out there.
I
Not only,
mean,
It's
he
I
just
mean,
did.
not
he
only,
he he, he
but
had one sack
prior,
too.
yes, he did. Yeah.
yeah, years prior,
Uh,
always been
he
there.
didn't have a sack. He didn't have a sack.
Oh, he didn't get
They didn't
credit. That
count it as
guy.
a sack. They counted it as a QB hit. Yeah.
Oh,
They
somebody
so
else.
he's credited for 5 total tackles. Yeah, 5 total tackles,
Yeah,
four of
because he
them
did break
solo,
out of its
two pass
grasp, and someone else
deflections,
got the.
two QB hits, and one touchdown.
Yeah, but he
So
should have
that's
got
what he ended up.
this move sack.
I know he just didn't wrap. I guess that Sam Howell's stronger than he looked because he had them all wrapped up. Then he escaped for a half second, and then I don't know who got the sack on that play. Someone else cleaned it up and got the sack. But it's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as a team, we ended up getting a lot of sacks. Like, well, we got three. We got three sacks.
Well,
Alba got one. Um,
they
Chubb
said that
had half, and then Zyler had 1.5.
Washington usually lets 3 sacks per game.
Yeah. No, you're right.
He did
But
this
they
one.
got a
He
lot
is
of
the
hits
most
on him,
sacked
though.
quarterback.
Yeah,
That Sam Howell kid's pretty tough, man. I wouldn't mind having him as a backup on our
man, that
team.
boy can move in the pocket.
No, he can move in the pocket
He
and he's
absolutely
tough.
can move.
And he
Yeah,
has a guy
well,
coming barreling down on him, and he still throws the football. I mean,
When he ran that ball in for a touchdown after Chubbs hit him, I was like,
I
damn.
know. Yeah, I know. I thought Chubb had him on a fourth down
Yeah,
play, and then he just
dude, Chubb absolutely had him, and I don't know what happened, man. I don't
Chubb
know
missed a
what
few
happened.
tackles yesterday for whatever reason. I don't know, but hey, it all
hey,
comes in a
Always
win. You
happens.
can, yeah,
And
stuff happens.
what do you think led to our victory, though? What do you think stood out that led to the victory overall?
the
Because I
constant
feel like you
pressure
can.
on just the constant pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah.
They played a good game all around. Both
Yeah, it was.
offense and defense, and
Yeah,
they were
offense and
solid.
defense. That's what I say.
Just like
And
in the
I,
horse race too, they came
You know,
right out the gate. You know,
yeah.
right out the
I mean,
gate.
when both teams complement each other, it's going to be a tough game for that team.
Yeah, I'm going to say a key to victory was that we smothered them on defense. We didn't allow
Oh yeah,
their potentially really good passing game to get to us. I mean, it kind of hammers home how good our secondary. I mean, bad team or not, they were like fifth in passing or something like that. So it's not like they were lame in every aspect, but they looked like it
No, they're
against
not.
us.
No, no, no. They
did
just have
Ramsey
no
play?
defense, but they got
yeah, he
enough.
Ramsey
played,
did
but
play.
Yeah, Ramsey played. Ramsey
I
played.
just don't
Oh,
think
okay.
they throw his way to him. I don't know.
And
It'd be
in the
interesting to
last, just
see.
so you guys know,
Bastards.
I think he got beat on one.
I was
It's
hoping
gonna
for another
happen.
you're
interception with him.
funny. And let me tell you something. In the in the last few weeks, they've scored high double digits in the losses. They scored 15 on us. They scored 10 on the Cowboys, but it's against the Cowboys. I don't know how they lost to. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Did I
Yeah.
lose you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, great.
hear you.
I don't know how they lost to the Giants, but they scored 26 on the Seahawks, 31 on the Eagles. Like, holy smokes. Like, 33 on the Broncos, but then again, back then. So it's been, or no, 35 on the Broncos. So they've had some high scoring games that they've played, but still,
No, no, they played the Eagles too in both games. Like they played the Eagles well. So I mean, they're not like they're just chopped liver out there.
they're
I
absolutely
just can't
not
believe
tough.
that New England right now, as
Well,
it sits, New England has a number 2 draft pick. I was looking on NFL Network this morning. I'm like, holy crap, man!
oh,
They're going to be in the
Tankathon.
number. Yeah, they may end up getting the number 1 overall pick at this rate. How they're playing.
It doesn't matter.
So
Not
Well,
gonna have
if
the
Carolina wins another game,
no,
yeah.
it's just funny though to see how the mighty have fallen. Is more my point. It's just like they owned us forever, the division, and down here we are sitting on top. Hey, but New England took
They
advantage when
think
they
they
would
can
run
come
the
back.
division. We need to.
We're both kind of eyeing that top spot. It's just a different top spot.
Yep, exactly. Hey, we've been many years where we were looking like, well, let's see where we are in the draft. It's so great to be talking about seeding in the playoffs and not even being in the hunt. It's like I love it. It's such a difference. It's been way too long. Like I said, both of you guys that listen to my show all the time, I have a son that just turned
Me
21 this year, and
personally,
he's never
that's exactly
seen
what
a playoff
you
win.
want to see. That's what you want to see from your team
Yeah,
to execute.
yeah. I
yeah,
feel like I'm 16 again, and I'm watching a Marino led team.
yeah. That's how I feel, man. So, Dad, Dean, and you and I are kind of in.
I just it just feels
Oh, you got a big $2 from Beep. I
What,
don't
you
want
got
to
a
screw up
YouTube
his
show?
name, but you got a super chat, Miss Phins.
You have a
So
YouTube show too?
yes, I do.
Oh, you're gonna have to
Golf.
put it in somewhere. I'll
It's
click on
easy
it.
to
Oh, it's
find
golf.
too. Just type in Dolphins Thirsty in YouTube.
Oh,
It
okay.
pops right up as the top
Oh,
one. And
yep.
All right.
we're there every day at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Rain,
Thank you, Joe.
sleet, snow, whatever.
You guys rock, man. Thank you very much. But
Except
yes,
today, I might have to miss it. Sorry. And in fact,
oh,
I
that's
am gonna
okay,
have to
Hey,
Joe.
can
drop.
you guys hear me?
I gotta do a
Can
couple
you guys
things.
hear
Yes,
me?
yes,
Yeah,
we
we can
do.
hear you.
Huh? I hear it. Hello?
Oh,
Hey, I'm gonna
oh,
drop.
there's a
I
super
really
chat. For some
appreciate it.
reason, it wasn't popping up.
Later,
Thank
Joe.
you, guys.
Later,
Thank
y'all.
you,
Thanks
Hooked Up Joe, for
everybody.
coming through.
Joe.
And
Love the logo.
and of course
Yeah, I
the
gotta get going too. I gotta deliver this now.
chat.
All right, be safe
So
out there
Thank
on the
you,
road,
Lance. I
Lance.
appreciate you for
All right,
coming
Yep.
through.
yeah,
See
Liz.
y'all
later,
later.
Joe and
Shout
Be
out
Lance.
to
blessed.
Bebop with that $2 donation. Thank you, Bebop.
Bebop. There you go. I was like, I didn't want to screw up the
Bebop.
name.
Yep.
Bip Bop 66 or something. I don't know. But and Dad Dean, you snuck in on me. I didn't even know that was you for a few minutes because I'm used to your other little emoji that pops up when you're in my room, the little fire alarm looking thing. So
Yeah, that's what I
Thank you.
do.
My Daniel needs to keep role players engaged in game. Interesting question.
yeah.
Or was
So what
that
you're a
talking about
fireman
someone
or
else?
you install fire alarms, Dad Dean?
No, I design and engineer and program fire alarm systems for
Uh,
big locations like Walt Disney World and Legoland,
uh,
Gaylord.
okay, cool. So that's a fitting emoji for you then for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, Miss Finn, I'm going to drop out in a minute so I can get all my stats
So,
ready for.
I know because you gotta get ready for your show, guys. Check out Dolphins Thirsty, guys. Go subscribe to him. Let's get him. Did you hit 500 yet?
Almost. I'm at
I
497.
think
So
last time I checked, you were like, yeah. I'm like, I think you're like, he's like 3 more subscribers away from 500, guys. Go and
Let's
subscribe
get
to
them
him. You
to
can catch him
1,000.
around 10
yeah.
o'clock in the morning. Okay, so go ahead and support Dolphins
Thank
Thursday.
you
Thank
so
you so much
much,
for coming
guys. And
through. I
Dolphins
appreciate you.
#1, Miss Finns is super duper. Got to meet her, like I say, in person one time for a few minutes. But next time, Miss Finns, we got to have more time together. It'd be fun watching our Dolphins go on to
Absolutely.
victories. All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Yep. Thanks.
See you
See ya.
later.
Later, guys.
That Dean.
What's
Well,
up?
thank you again for coming back. I know you saw everybody come through, so I thank you for coming back. I really do appreciate it.
No problem. So
Oh
these
man,
role players engage in the game. Are you talking about backup players or
I'm
you know,
assuming. Well, I'm assuming backup players, because if you really take a look at it, starters, I guess they're already
is he
backup
talking
player.
about Smith or
Maybe, maybe. I'm not sure. Bebop, which one did you mean? Keep it coming. Let's see here. I'm not sure exactly, but I'll tell you this. When it comes to role players, I guess backup role players, I like that at least our backups have experience and they continue to get experience. That's what I'm loving too. Miss Fins, you going to any more games this season? Yes, I am. I'm going to the Jets game. Shout out to Chef Shu. Thank you very much. And the Bills game for sure. I'm trying to
up
find
to
a ticket for
Dallas?
the Dolphins game, for the Dallas game. Sorry. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'm
Working
telling you
that.
right now, for sure, Jets and Bills game, I will be there. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I don't know if you're going too, because I know you and your lovely family, Dolphin State of Mine. It was great meeting you guys when we did, for sure. But yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying to make it to the other ones because now, right now, ladies and gentlemen, we have what, 4 more games left. Let me quadruple jack here. We got 5 more games, guys. That's it. 5 more weeks left of this season. And out of these 5 more weeks, we have 4 at home and 1 away. We are a great home team, guys. And you
Miss
know what?
Finn,
Finally, we got a great away record too, a winning away record.
I
So,
can't go to the Dallas game without you. I mean, this is the only game I'm going to. My family. Yeah, we definitely at least need to meet up.
we'll definitely work it out. Like I said,
We'll have to fit.
email me. We'll do it because typically when I do go, I go to the tailgate and everything, and it's a great time to see everybody. And then afterwards, we come right back to the same place to be able to do it. It's all East 12, East 22, East 32, so it's a lot of fun. I'm telling you right now, tailgating with everybody, it's a lot of fun. And plus, I have to get in touch with all these TFTG guys that have their winnings, or to send them. So I definitely will be catching those boys then. But look, I'll tell you this. Definitely I'm working on perhaps getting to that Dallas game. And I forgot that we still got Tennessee too. So we'll see. We'll see. But man, Eddie Dean, I appreciate you coming up here
No
again.
problem.
Any final words, sir? Anything else you can think of on this game?
Let's just close the deal. Close the deal.
And win out in December,
Now that
right?
we can win out, we can win out. Let's do it.
Let's do it. That's
Up,
what I'm talking
everybody.
about.
Enjoy the show. Miss Finn's the best, and y'all have a nice week. And let's go.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I
Cincinnati
appreciate that.
tonight. Let's keep that number one seed.
Seriously, let's go.
All right, take
Bye-bye.
care. God bless.
See ya.
All right, bye.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, listen. All I know is Miami are the Dolphins. They are the greatest football team. We take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. Just like, just saying. I mean, oh my god, it's just okay. Let me get into this portion of the show, ladies and gentlemen, because I want to show you I can help myself. But, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you know this. There is a little thingy called the playoff machine. Shout out to ESPN that always does it. I personally absolutely love it because it just shows you where we are as a Dolphins team. And holy camoly, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking good, good in the neighborhood. Let's make this puppy as big as possible. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Made it way too big. God, I really wanted to say something, but I know I couldn't. Sorry, guys. Keep it PG. Yep, we're doing it. We're keeping it PG. But, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this very beautiful little image that Miss Phins has for us today. Guys, do you see what I'm seeing? Do your eyeballs see what I'm seeing? The current playoff picture, ladies and gentlemen? Yup, you see it here. Doesn't this make you feel so good? Look, whatever. I get it. It was the Commanders. Yeah, oh, they're not even a good team. So what? We beat them. We beat them. We beat them. I could care less. We are beating and dominating the teams we're supposed to dominate. Thank you for doing our jobs, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so excited. Oh my God, I just can't even hide it. I'm telling you. It's a both on the side. Ah, I'm telling you. Like, I'm so excited when I see this playoff picture. And I see Miami Dolphins #1 seed. And you know what? Like sometimes I have to like temper myself and protect my heart because it has happened before where we don't get to our goals. Let's just put it that way. But guys, let's say Jacksonville wins this game tonight, right? Let's just put it that way, right? It would technically put us as second and put them at first, right? Right? Hear me out, though. Hear me out. I wouldn't mind taking the Colts at the 7th round. Shoot. Are you kidding me? Because take a look at this. Take a look at me now. It's one thing we know is that Kansas City has always had a home game in the playoffs. The AFC has run through Kansas City for the last 5 years. We know this. Ladies and gentlemen, let's say Jaguars win. They end up ultimately being the #1 seed and we're second. We'll end up I wouldn't mind this. I know we'll beat the Colts. Ravens will more likely beat the Browns. Kansas City will more likely beat the Steelers. But wait, then you got the Jaguars going, or Kansas City going to Jacksonville to try to beat them to get to the AFC Championship. And then we will be sitting at home pretty, waiting for the Ravens to come down here. Yo, all I know is this sucker looks good. You're back, El Capitan. What's up?
I'm back. I can't take it. I gotta come back.
Love it, love it, love it.
Listen,
Dude,
you
can
know
you
what it looks great about that playoff picture is I don't see any Buffalo Bills up there. That's the best part.
oh God, it feels so good.
You
It
know,
feels
if the road goes through Jacksonville or Miami, it's still all favorable to Miami. Let's be real here.
yup.
Let's be real. If it could be Miami and Jacksonville for the AFC Championship game, I like our odds no matter what.
I agree. I agree. And you know what? I'll tell you this, it'll be a fun game to watch too. Because
Oh
we've
yeah.
always played each other tough. It won't be no one's getting blown out. You know what I mean? You know you're gonna have a
No.
tough physical game. It might be a high scoring game, but it's still gonna be a very tough physical game.
Oh yeah,
So
they're gonna fight like dogs. And the playoff atmosphere in Florida, I mean, we've seen it with the Bucks. It's just a different type of game. You know, the elements aren't there's it's still cold and wet and stuff like that here in
Yeah.
Florida in that time of the year, but it's not gonna. I mean, listen, let's call it for what it is. This is we're in a great position right now. Number one or number two in Florida. Let's go.
I mean, it's not even that far. Like literally, they went to the. If they end up somehow losing to the Colts, we'll stay at number one. I mean, to the Bengals. Sorry, tonight, which I don't see that happening, but it could happen. You know,
Listen,
it
it
will.
definitely could happen. Bengals could show up. Who knows? You know that Browning quarterback. I got him starting on my fantasy team. So, which
Ooh,
maybe he comes out for us. Who knows?
you never know. And this is the thing. Let's say they do lose to the Bengals. That would solidify Miami being number one.
Yes,
And
it would.
that's because, and this is why I keep telling people, Kansas City's not that championship team this year. Next year they'll get things right. This year they're not. They're
They're
not
not
the
the
same
same. They're
team.
not the.
They're
They're not the
not.
Kansas City powerhouse that they were.
No, they're
I
not.
am looking. I am looking at the Ravens. Who do the Ravens get next week, Miss Vince? I know they're
So
on a bye right now. Who
Ravens
do they
next
get
week.
next
So
week?
let's go to week 14.
Yeah, let's see.
They are on a bye. So Ravens are playing at home versus the Rams. You want to go through the week 14?
Yeah,
If I rattle
let's
them off,
see.
you tell me a winner?
Yeah, let's. Yeah, let's go ahead. I would
Okay.
say the Rams
Patriots at
lose.
Steelers.
Patriots at Steelers. Steelers win.
Bucks at Falcons.
I'm gonna pick the Bucks
Buccaneers
to
at
win. Falcons
Falcons.
suck. I'm gonna pick the Bucks.
Agreed. Colts at Bengals.
Colts.
Uh, Jacksonville at Browns.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good game.
That's an interesting. That's gonna be a good game. I know that's a tough one. Oof.
The
Like I want to
Jags
say
should
Jacksonville, but
win, but I've seen again they come out hot and cold. I'll tell you what, depending on if they win between this matchup with the Bengals and the matchup against the Browns, they're losing one of those games. So let's go ahead
so
and
which
pick them to win
which
this
is one?
one, but they're losing tomorrow on Monday
Okay, got it.
or
Okay,
today. I mean,
and then
today's Monday.
Texans. Yeah, today. Yeah, the Texans at Jets. Texans. I'm not
Yeah,
even.
Texans are gonna win that.
Rams at Baltimore though. Rams at Baltimore.
The Baltimore wins.
Yeah. Lions at Bears. Lions. It's not even.
Lions.
I really don't think it's gonna be different.
Bears
Yeah.
are Bears are in full
Jaguars.
tankathon.
Dude, they got the number one and the number three. Psh, I'm trying to get top two. You know, if I'm
I'm
them. You know.
saying. Well, yeah, because you
You
know
got
what they're gonna
Carolina.
do, right? They're
Of
gonna they're
course, they're
gonna get a
gonna trade
quarterback.
down.
They're gonna take a quarterback, and they're gonna take Marvin Harrison Jr. They're gonna have a quarterback
Well,
and a wide receiver.
if they do that, that'll be the smartest thing. But let's say they get their quarterback and they might want to go down and trade that. They could trade that second round pick or that third overall pick into like four picks. They could be a lower first, 2 seconds, and a third, like something insane. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but look
So
what it did. Look what it did for the quarterback wide receiver duo drafting for the Bengals. You know what I'm
for
saying?
us,
Like, yeah, for us too. Like, honestly, unless they have if they have the number one and the number three and whoever is in the second pick or moves up in the second pick and they can move one back and still get their guys, then I would say do it. But anything, I don't think they should risk it at all. They should take their quarterback and take that wide receiver and be done with it.
yeah. Well, right now they're number one because of Carolina, and they're number five. So 1 and 5 is one New England, Arizona, Washington, and then the Bears again, then Jets. So that's the
So
Texans zone right
Washington's going to get a quarterback.
now. Mm-hmm.
Uh, Patriots are getting a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
So I would, I mean, I I would say they trade with the Patriots, but they won't. The Patriots won't move up and give away draft capital like that. I don't think so, unless
They
they get rid
never
of
do.
Bill.
They
Unless they
never
get
do.
rid of Bill, which I don't see that happening either. So, but
Exactly.
I don't know.
Okay.
All right, so who's
You got
next?
Panthers at Saints.
Saints.
Vikings at Raiders.
Vikings.
Seahawks at 49ers.
You know what?
Niners.
I'm gonna say the Seahawks. I'm gonna say the Seahawks come out and win that game to stay competitive. And the Niners are, they had a tough battle against, they put up a lot of points. I'm gonna say that they lose.
Okay, it makes sense because they exerted themselves
Yeah,
yesterday,
they
so
did.
that
They
makes
they
sense.
they went all out.
They absolutely did, just like the Bills did versus us, and then they lost three straight, or not three straight, but you know
Yep.
what I mean. Okay, you got Bills at Kansas City.
Ooh. I don't see listen. If Kansas City would have won, I would say the Bills would win, but I don't see Kansas City dropping two in a row. So I see the Bills losing.
Okay, okay.
And listen, if the
Broncos at
Bills lose
Chargers.
against Kansas City and are sub 500, I can't wait for that absolute storm over the fan base. I can't wait
Who
for
gets
it.
fired first is what I'm trying to figure out. Are they gonna get rid of McDermott? Are they gonna get rid of? Because Stephon Diggs is gonna be pissed.
That's
Josh
right.
Allen's on a pike. So
Well,
uh,
there's a lot of talk amongst the fan base for the Bills about getting rid of their head coach. And honestly, it would be
I
the
like.
worst decision. It would be the worst decision for them to do, and I hope
I
they do it.
agree. It really would be the worst decision. They have actually had a successful run with him, and I think he's been their head coach for like 7 years. And to
Yep,
find him,
7 years, and every year but one, I think they've been in the playoffs,
yeah, never
and they've
converted
won the
one.
division. They won the division what, 3 4 times?
Three straight times.
Yeah, dude, and they're gonna get rid of him. You know why? Because their fan base, it's amazing. I thought, how Dolphins fans were about Tua when he wasn't productive was bad. The way they coddle Josh Allen in their fan base, they will throw their own mothers under the bus before talking bad on Josh Allen. It is amazing. There is no, and I mean zero criticism allowed in the Bills fan base of
No
Josh Allen.
way
It
that
is
they're more.
amazing.
They don't go as hard as we do with
I'm
Tua.
telling
There's
you,
no
Miss
way.
Fins, because
I don't.
Dolphins fans will at least go at each other,
Yeah.
on both sides of the aisle. And there's objectiveness and then there's trolling and everything. The
Mhm.
Bills, you can't even joke about it. They will kick you out of their spaces, they will block you. It is
Are you
amazing.
serious?
I am serious. They are the most sensitive fan base to Josh Allen, to their quarterback, I've ever seen. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I would have never thought that they would be like that with Josh Allen, though. Like,
I listened to a space for like an hour and a half, and they were up there, and they didn't know if they were coming or going. Some were talking crazy. Oh, I feel like something special is going to happen. Other ones ready to jump off a bridge. But one thing was unanimous amongst all of them. It's everybody else's fault and not Josh Allen. That's what it was. It was Mike McDermott. It was McDermott and his coaching ability. It was it's the defense not making stops. It's this. It's that. They, they
how is
they
that even
blamed Gabe.
possible?
They blamed Gabe Davis for taking the wrong option route on that touchdown that Josh Allen missed him wide open. I mean,
And he
you
was their
couldn't.
number 1 receiver that day.
I
Their
know, but
only weapon that day
I
was
know,
him.
and they were unanimously shit talking him because of that.
Two
It was
touchdowns
amazing.
over 100 yards. I'm like, I don't know what the hell these people want. Like, coming
It's amazing.
That's insane to me.
I
See,
know. I know.
I wouldn't. And this is the thing. Like, if you're a fan, you could be a fan. I like being objective and critical of my team. Because we gotta see. Okay, they're gonna get better at A, B, and C. But no,
That's not
that
how they
Bills.
handle it.
That is not. I thought we were bad, but dang.
No, no. At least there's opposition in our fan base. And yeah, there's a lot of fighting and stuff gets dirty at times, but like they have, it's like group think. They're almost like all mesmerized by Allen. And I get it because they haven't had a quarterback since Kelly, and Allen's the best one they've had, and they haven't been relevant since then and all that stuff. They've always had good defenses year in and year out for the most part, but like they won't even allow criticisms of it. And they're ready, like I said, they're ready to fire and get rid of anyone and everyone that they can blame outside of Allen's shortcomings. It's crazy.
I don't know how you can do that. That's a winning coach. Like they have the best win percentage. If I saw a stat that they had the best win percentage with him than their last three coaches or something like that. It was some ridiculous. And I'm like, why would you want to get rid of a guy that literally turned your franchise around? Like
Because now the criticism is looking at Allen, and they will do whatever they can to protect him. It's crazy.
that that is crazy. Okay, well, so we got the Broncos at Chargers because I still can't believe that.
Broncos,
Okay, right? I
Chargers are
feel like the
cooked.
Broncos they are
The
cooked,
Chargers
and
only put up 6 points against the Patriots yesterday.
I
What a bunch
and
of
they
bums.
still and I don't know, and they should have put up more points.
Of course,
Like
the Patriots are tanking. Like, what are we talking about? It was like the tankathon. What a boring game. Six to
it was
nothing the entire
horrible.
game.
That's how I didn't even bother. I'm like, I saw the first couple. I'm like, no, I'm done. Bye. Eagles at Cowboys. That's gonna be a
That's gonna
game.
be a game. That's gonna be a game. Listen, if the Cowboys win, they could be number one in their division,
Let me see.
right? I think the Cowboys are
They
9.
would. Well,
Do the
right
Cowboys have
now,
9 wins or
Cowboys
8?
they have 9 wins, so they would beat Philadelphia
If they beat
in the
Philadelphia, they would supersede them in their own division.
yeah, they would actually, and they would end up being number 2 seed so far, and Detroit will be number 1. So yeah, they'd be number 1 in their. That's insane. That is insane.
Yeah, it is.
So this is for the division. This week right here is for the division between those two right there.
I mean,
Either
listen to it
Eagles
like this, Miss
solidify
Finch.
their position.
In the last 3
Go ahead.
weeks, the Dolphins will go against the number 1 or number 2 seeds in the NFC and AFC, and going against the Ravens and the Cowboys. And then they'll come home for the final game against the Bills, who will be fighting for their playoff lives. There's going to be a tough
Dude,
final 3
that's
weeks.
playoffs. That's playoffs.
That's playoff.
That's
That's
playoff
literally
football.
playoff.
That is
Our playoffs
literally
start
playoff
on
football.
Christmas.
Like
Yep.
literally, you can't even that like that's
The
literally the
stakes are as
definition of
high as
playoff.
they'll ever be. That's
Like they
literal
really are.
playoff football. Yep.
They really are. Then you got Packers at the Giants. Packers, in my
Packers.
opinion.
Packers look good right now.
And then you got Dolphins Titans.
Well, I mean, I think we all know who we're picking to win that game.
Packers. Did
Titans
you see
suck.
that game yesterday?
I watched a little bit
Yeah,
of
they
it.
do. But
Packers.
Packers last night, Jordan Love,
Jordan Love looking like
yo,
he's finally coming
like they
along.
beat Kansas, and he's got the exact same stat Aaron Rodgers did in the same amount of games they've played in their career. Like
It's
that's
stupid. It's
the
stupid.
Packers.
But that team, the
It's
luckiest team on earth.
I swear to God, they go from Brett Favre for dominating for 15 years to freaking Aaron Rodgers who does this literal same thing. And then now they got Jordan Love, and this kid looks like he's about to be their next 10, 12, 15-year quarterback. Like, this is just,
So Brett
oh,
Favre they got via trade from Atlanta, but they've always been smart about giving it time with the quarterback. You know, that's it's a wise decision. They give their quarterbacks time to grow in the NFL, and by the time they field them in a full starting manner, they are, battle tested. So
literally. And look, right now, if everything you just said, by next week we will remain at number one at ten and
yes,
three. Number two would be the Ravens at 10-3. Number three would be Kansas City at 9-4, and number four would be the Jags at 9-4. Then you got Steelers, Colts, and Texans, and all three at 8-5. This is shaping out to be to me. Look, I know people say, "Man, our Super Bowl window is 2 years." No, it's not. It's not. It is, but it isn't. Let me explain. You're not gonna get a easier shot. It's not easy at all by any means, but I mean, the most clearest path to the Super Bowl is going to be this year than next year. Next year, Joe Burrow's going to be better and
yep.
healthy. Next year, you're gonna have Kansas City. They're gonna get their players in the draft like they always do. You know what I mean? Uh,
Yep, they're
uh,
gonna find
uh,
those late round gems like they always do.
Exactly. Ravens are gonna get Mark Andrews back, and they're gonna get their weapons again. So, like right now, the time to attack. The AFC did exactly what we predicted they would do: beat each other up, which is exactly what they did. So much so they injured themselves out of contention, essentially. But this
Yes.
is it. This is the best chance we have to win the Super Bowl. Is this year, not next year, the year after that. This year. Our contracts work this year. Our players work this year. Our backers have had the experience because we've had some injury and they've come back. This is the year the Miami Dolphins needs to hoist the Lombardi. Like there's just no other year, in my opinion. Next year we'll have a shot, I guess, but nothing like this year. Nothing
Well,
like
I'll
this
say
year.
this with the Niners beating Philadelphia
Hmm.
in the season, I see the story coming around again where they're going to lose in the NFC Championship game to the Eagles, and the Eagles will go back again, and we could be shaping up for a Tua versus Hertz Super Bowl. How crazy would
Can
that
you
be? The
imagine?
story writes itself.
It's
The
so
story writes itself.
forget about because now you're involving not just NFL, you're involving college football. Period. Like, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like because the story between those two, it's so like such turmoil, if you will. One had to leave the school to try to try to get their name out there. You know what I mean? And
Yep.
shine again. And did and actually ended up being drafted in the first round or I believe
No,
second
it's
round.
second round.
Yeah,
Yep.
second round. But still, like it just right. It's like the perfect story you can think of.
It's a
Second,
Cinderella story one way or another. If you look at it, I mean,
yo,
it would make Tua look like a villain if he won, though. You know what I'm
why?
saying? Well, because think about it. Eagles went to the Super Bowl, lost, come back again to the Super Bowl. Hold on a second. Someone's flagging me down.
Hmm.
Hold on.
And while he comes back, let me tell you what I personally think. If Tua were to win this Super Bowl, guys, not Tua, we know what I mean. If the Dolphins were to win, but obviously Tua at the helm, guys, it wasn't that far long ago that we were a lot of except the super religious people towards Tua, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. But other regular fans, being critical of your team and your quarterback, were like, man, I don't know if this is gonna work. You know what I mean? I don't know if this kid's gonna be able to give us what we need. And can you imagine the story of, oh my God, the hip injury, the dropping from the clear first overall designation Tua had for over a year, dropping to fit. Are the Dolphins going to pick him up? Are they not going to pick him up? What's going on? He didn't make the combine. He did, he made his own little video. Is he back? We'll throw like all the storylines. Obviously, you already have all the college people, all the college. I mean, this would be, and of course, it would have made it even better had the Super Bowl been in Miami this year. But it's okay. I'll take Las Vegas. Whatever. But can you imagine? That would have But anyway, and now put it in one of the biggest worldwide cities in the world, in Las Vegas, Nevada. Guys, you got Tua, you got Hertz, I mean, Tuscaloosa at its finest. You know what I mean? Like, at this point, holy smokes, you got like what can you do? How much more can you? Oh my God. How much more can you get into like this right here? This right here, I'm telling you, this Super Bowl. And don't let it come down to like a last minute drive. Dolphins down by 3 or Dolphins down by 4. and we have to score a touchdown to win. No other shot. And Tua. Well, I gotta do a lefty. Achain, Mostert, Tyreek, Waddle. And here comes Tua. Oh, touchdown Miami and the Dolphins win the Super Bowl. Guys, in case you don't know, the towel I have, because yes, it is a towel. It's a giant towel. The towel I have behind me, it's the Super Bowl towel from when the Super Bowl was here last. When who
Sorry
was
about that, Miss Phins. Still at
Yeah,
work,
no,
so
you're good. You're good. I was just talking about my towel in the Super Bowl. Like, it's just insane to me, like how insane it would be having Tua, last minute drive to win the Super Bowl when the stars are brightest, and everybody always says he folds, and this time in the biggest stage in the world, he doesn't and shines. Holy smokes! But go ahead. You were saying that Tua might be the villain, but why do you think Tua
well,
might?
yeah. I mean, think about it. First, Jalen Hurts and the Eagles go to the Super Bowl last year and lose to Patrick Mahomes. They're going to go this year. This is the year they get it right. Hurts revenge game. Tua took his job in college. Now here he is in back-to-back Super Bowls. This is the one they're going to win, and the Dolphins and Tua take it away from him. And the story writes itself for Tua, the villain, who continues to little boy Jalen Hurts in his college and pro career. That would be I'll be making that
Little
villain
boy,
thumbnail without little boy him. Yep. I'll be making a thumbnail for it right now.
Super Saiyan baby, let's
Mhm,
go!
mhm.
Holy smokes! Like, can you imagine? Like, he'd be so happy right now. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
who
it'd
won
be
the Super Bowl, baby? To it. Like, at this point for me, I don't know. I don't think he'll be. I don't actually, with the amount of love that people have for Tua, man, it would be like the ultimate Cinderella story, from broken hips to broken dreams to climbing the mountaintop of blah blah. You know what I mean? Like, trust me, the movie
oh
already
yeah.
wrote itself. I'm seeing part one and two in theaters near you.
Yep, I can
Like,
see Disney's got the rights to the project right now.
exactly, like
So
the mighty ducks. You know what I mean?
yep, the mighty Tuas.
The mighty two. I swear. And don't let them add that whole hard knock stuff. You know what I mean? So now you got hard
Well,
knocks. I'm telling you, that Super Bowl video is gonna be great.
yep.
But holy
There's listen. This is a great time to be a Dolphins fan. I think we all felt this coming. It's why there's so many creators right now. The times be a
yeah.
changing, and this is a team that I mean, listen, if you listen to Mike McDaniel's post game talking about it, and Tua and Tyreek and all these guys, and us watching Hard Knocks, you can see the togetherness of this football team. There was talk about Tua was saying that guys are staying late, working drills, watching more film. Like, these guys believe, and they're fighting for each other. This is a real football team, and I mean, we all kind of seen the talent and hoped, but it's just the fruits of the labor are really coming through, and I'm just proud of everything. It's just it's a great time.
It really is a great time. And if you think about it, and I have seen the uptick in creators, which is great, but it's more for the fans, where you see finally we get to kind of the only person that can bring this fan base together is gonna be Tua. And to
Well,
see him
yeah, he is
host
the he
that
is the
Lombardi,
polarizing figure.
exactly. See him hosting that Lombardi. Yo, I'm telling you this: we win
Well,
the
Miss
Super Bowl,
Finns,
I'm
I
buying a
have
replica. Like,
I have I have tattoos, plenty of them, but I don't have a Miami Dolphins tattoo. And
what?
believe me, I have walked in there debating on getting it 1,000 times, and I won't get it until I can put it with, and I'll do the new logo because that's what it. whenever we win a Super Bowl, I want the Lombardi and the years and the logo for it.
Okay.
But since I've been getting tattoos since I'm 17, and I'll be 38 next week. Or yeah, next week I'll be 38.
Hey,
And
happy early birthday!
thank you, Phins. Thank you. Next
That's
Tuesday,
awesome.
the 12th. Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's been over 20 years. I've been waiting to get this tattoo, and maybe it'll be this year or this next year that I'll get it. And I'll be
So you're
happy to.
getting the logo
The
and the Super
logo, the
Bowl.
Lombardi behind the logo. I'm gonna get the Lombardi behind the
I love
logo,
it.
and
I could
then the
already
years of all of our Super Bowl victories. So there'll be three of them on there.
72, 73, and 23.
Yep, yep.
Oh, and this is the thing people forget, guys. 50 years ago, the Miami Dolphins won the Super Bowl. I think
A
people
50-year
forget because
anniversary.
yeah, it's still and we're still celebrating a 50-year anniversary. Yeah, last year was the 50-year anniversary for the perfect season 72, but this year it's 50 years since the last time we won the Super Bowl, guys. Like
Yep,
this, and I
it's
just saw
enough
the video.
already.
Exactly. Can you
It's
can
enough
you
already.
like can you imagine like 50 years later, you thought the Dolphins were huge back then? Let the Dolphins win the Super Bowl this time around. My God. And with all the characters we have, I'm telling you now, Tyreek would retire. I think Tyreek might retire as a Dolphin. I mean, I don't know, but I think he already said it. So, but this team, man, all I can say is this is the year. I'm very pissed that Kasiki's not in here because I would want him to win his Lombardi with us, but whatever. Other than that,
Well, I'm sorry, Miss Finns, about Gasecki, but Julian Hill looks like a gamer. Rookie, young guy. How
I
about
liked
that sidestep? That two man, listen, Tua didn't have his best numbers of the year
him.
yesterday, but I would say and Mike McDaniel spoke on it in his post game about how Tua was dialed in. He knows the turnovers the last couple of weeks isn't his best football. And I'll tell you what, Tua shook absolute. I mean, he should have been sacked like 5 times, and he evaded the pressure on those blitzes so beautifully.
I
He
was
and you know
like,
what? It kind of it sucks because I had did a film study of the Jets game, but it
"Hmm,
just didn't work out, and I couldn't release it in time before. But something I was saying in my film study was that I want to see Tua earlier in games push the ball down the field because I've noticed when he hits these big plays early in the game, it takes his confidence and swagger and puts it through the roof, and he starts feeling himself. And once Tua is on that cloud nine, he does things like he did yesterday, where he just slips past rushers and sidearms a dart, 12 yards to Julian Hill.
I
That should
saw
have
that. I
never
was
been
talking
through.
about it.
It was it's such a small play in yesterday, but it's such a,
Dude, I don't know
a
how that. I don't know. I mean, it was for the first down, and let me tell you something. That was such a dart. I'm like, did I blink when that happened?
yeah.
Like, it was
It
so
happened so
insanely
quick.
fast. I
It
was
was
like, and
such
then
a
he moved. Like he
it's
moved
a
to the
testament
side, then stepped
to
up
his.
to avoid the pressure, and then darted it so fast. Like I almost want to like. I wish I had a speed gun. Like that's. I wish I had a speed gun to see how fast that ball went because
Oh, from the
that was
time
a
he stepped
dart.
inside through it, that was less than a half a second for him to cock his arm and throw it
It was
downfield.
insane.
It
It
was
was
so
insane.
quick.
Like, well, how many miles an hour did that ball have to go? Like, and it
I
was
don't
such
know,
a
but he had
fast
heat on it. He put
dude. It
mustard
was
on that
three
thing and
people. Three
sidearm. It was
people were
beautiful.
on him, and it wasn't three people that were coming onto Julian. It was three people already on Julian. Like they were
Yep.
already on him. Two on the side, one in the back. Like they were already on him. And Tua, threading that needle doesn't even cut how insane that pass was. And it may not
No.
seem it was just a first down, but yeah, it was definitely one of my highlight plays.
Yeah, and
Period.
in the overall everything of the game, it might not seem like a lot, but to me, when I look at what Tua was doing yesterday,
Oof.
that guy can't be beat. That guy can't be beat.
And
He's
this
too
is
good.
we are are the only ones that can beat ourselves. Like there's no team when we're on it in our defense and offense. There's no team, in my opinion, that can beat us. No team.
No.
We beat ourselves, and it's like, does that mean that it's us beating ourselves with lack of execution, or is it maybe McDaniel not putting the right game plan? Like, that's where I sometimes I have like these arguments with myself. I'm like, no, it could be this and that. And when I talk to other people, it's like, yeah, okay, I see where you're coming from. But I almost feel like, is McDaniel holding this team back? Ooh, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Well,
It's
I think McDaniel and Tua, if they were listening right now, which we know they are,
we know they are.
we know
Hi
they are.
guys.
Hey, um, take try to find those matchups and take those shots early, because to me, when Tua hits them, it puts him at that other level where his confidence in his throws, and once he's feeling himself, that's it. You're done. If
You're
you
done.
can get him to feel himself early in the first quarter and not second guess or hesitate at all, you're done. You're cooked. He's got you.
I was listening to you guys. I was starling between you and TD, and I was like, man, obviously love the commentary. But then I was listening to Color. He's like, it's Tua when Tua plays. What is it? Loose or free? Relax. There you go.
Yeah,
That's the way he kept saying.
relaxed.
When Tua plays relax, and I'm like, yeah, I know. When he is in the zone, that's
Yep.
exactly how it is. He's got to have no pressure, not football pressure, like mental pressure, in my opinion. When he has
And I
no
feel
mental
like,
pressure,
I mean, listen, on our first drive, 3rd and 3, Tua gets man-to-man coverage from the slot position to Tyreek, notices the back, the DB has his back to him, and just lays out a cupcake for Tyreek for a freaking 70+ yard touchdown. And once that happens, he is completely dialed in, and it's over. It's over. Any mistake, sack, interception won't matter at that point, because he's got the eye of the tiger now. He's done. He's the eye of the cheetah, we'll say. He
yeah.
is in there. He is in there, and it's a thing of beauty. And I've seen him do it a couple times this year, and to see it be done on the road against, yes, a Commanders team that we should have beaten handily. But I just, listen, we got a home game coming up, Monday Night Football against Tennessee. Then we got the Jets at home. I mean, then we got uh
Cowboys.
Cowboys at home. This home game stretch,
We have 5 games, one away, guys.
that's it. We've
Only
already
one
taken care of
away.
business on the road, Miss Fins. We've already taken care of business. If we
We have
just
a
win out
winning
at
record right
home,
now away. Actually, we
if we
finally
win
have a
out
winning
at
record
home,
out.
we win out at home, chances are we're number one in the AFC.
If we win
Even
out,
if we drop
well,
one to the Ravens, even if we drop that one to the
I don't
Ravens,
know because the Ravens. Remember with their schedule. I don't know. If they beat us, they might have that. Having that half game might knock us out of the first
I would be
because of the
surprised if
Jaguars.
there's two
Because of the
teams.
Jaguars.
I will be surprised if there's two teams with 13 wins on their record in the AFC. And the
No,
Dolphins, to me, stand some of the best because of the home field advantage. I think they stand the best shot.
I mean, actually, you're not wrong with that. You're not wrong with that. I will tell you this: when it comes to the Ravens themselves, with their schedule and what they have left, I think that we might have a harder schedule than they do. Let me see if I can see it here real quick. We might have a harder schedule than they do, but they still have an opportunity to get and rattle off some wins and win out. So that's the only
Yeah, who
thing
do the
where I'm like,
Ravens have left?
it might be a little bit tougher for us. The only thing we can bank on is maybe the Jags. To be honest with you, we would only have to have one more loss. That's it. All teams would have to have one more loss.
Well, if I was going to pick one loss to
Wait,
get over the next five
let me
weeks,
see
it
right
would
now
be
the
it would be
schedule
to
they
the
have.
Cowboys.
It's coming up. 1 second. Let me
If
Share this
if
time
if the
instead.
one loss was to the Cowboys and
It's
we
pulling
beat
up,
the
so just bear
Ravens,
with
I
me.
would take that.
Okay, so they have. There it is. I don't know if you can see it yet. It should be coming up. So they got the Rams, they got the Jacksonville Jaguars, they got the 49ers, Dolphins, and Pittsburgh.
What's up, Bill? Don't go anywhere.
Hey, don't go anywhere, Capitan. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. So you guys can see it, the schedule for the Ravens. This is why we're talking about it because of the possibility of that first overall um
Which
seed.
means they gotta run.
They got the Rams. That's not gonna be easy. Oh, you gotta get out of here. Okay, yeah, I figured. Well, thanks for coming through, Capitan. But going along with what we were talking about, you got the Rams, right? Right here, you got the Rams that they have to go against. Jacksonville, that's going to be a really good Sunday night game between those two teams. That's going to be for a shot at the first round bye. Then the 49ers, that's going to be a tough game, and I don't think they're going to win that game. And then you have what do you call it? Obviously our game, and they finish up with Pittsburgh, which Pittsburgh will play them tough because A, that's a divisional opponent, and B, they're gonna be fighting for the positioning too. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, for us to get to where we want to get to, which is first overall, and have the playoffs go through Miami. Can you believe that? Oh, yeah, that'll be great. When Bills get rid of McDermott, oh, hey, we got Sal in the building. Good morning, Sal. Haven't seen you in a few weeks, sir. How you doing? When Bills get rid of McDermott, Bills back on top quick. He blew four straight late game leads, but let's blame Allen. Oh, yeah. Hey, Sal. I mean, it happens. Our head coach blew the playoff game last year against you guys. So believe me, I get it. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. You got to be fired up. You have to be fired up. This right here is a tough one. I can see them losing to us and to San Francisco and to Pittsburgh. Maybe honestly, all five of them are tough games for the Ravens, That's going to be very interesting what ends up being at the end of the day. All I know is the Miami Dolphins have the opportunity right now to really keep themselves in it. That's all I got to say. We got an opportunity to be first overall. By the way, had we beat Kansas City, which is why I can't stand that we lost that game, because they're not a good team. I'm telling you right now. Ooh, why is this not share? Okay, for some reason it wasn't showing. So hold on 1 second here. Let me see if I can reshare this. No, there it is. Okay, so should be right there. Perfect. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's your AFC, NFC so far through 14 weeks. Yeah, we went through the following week, so that's pretty much it. I don't know. Should I do the rest of the weeks? Put it in the comment section. It's 4 more weeks. Yeah, screw it. Let's do it. Okay, rapid fire without looking at who might, how it might end up the seating at the end. Between Chargers and Raiders, we've got honestly Raiders. Vikings, Bengals. I'm going Viking. I'm going Steelers versus the Colts. Ooh, Broncos, Lions. I go Lions with this one. Dolphins, yes. Texans, yes. Ooh, Packers, Saints. Mm, ah, I don't know about the Eagles Seahawks game. Let me just go Eagle. Then you got Ravens Jacksonville at home. Okay, we'll go with Jacksonville. Then you have Cowboys Bills, Cowboys Commanders Rams 49ers Kansas City, whatever. Yep, yep. Chicago Bears. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Versus the Browns. Browns. And then the Panthers. I think the Panthers get their second one. Yeah, I think so. hmm And let's see here. You got week 16. We're gonna go. I'm rapid fire Saints at Rams, Bengals at Steelers. I'm going Steelers. Bills at Chargers. I think Chargers might have it this time. And then you have Browns at Vikings. Sorry, Broncos at Texas. Washington Commanders at Jets. Yeah, they're done. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh my God. Why did I put a tie? My bad. No, I think Tennessee. No, no. Seattle's gonna get this one. Colts, Falcons. Mm, Colts, because I do believe in Minshew Mania. Packers versus the Panthers. We're going Packers. Lions versus the Vikings. Lions. Jags versus Bucks. Jags. Arizona versus Bears. Arizona. Cowboys, Dolphins, Dolphins. Patriots, Broncos, Broncos. Um, what is, let's see here. Raiders at Chiefs. Chiefs are gonna win it. Giants at Eagles, and then Ravens at San Fran. Yeah, we're gonna to San Fran. Just saying. Ooh, I know I said we wouldn't look, but come on, man, you cannot not have me look. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done. Let's take a look at this real quick. No, I can't be cheating like that. Okay, Jets at Brown. We're gonna go. Yeah, they got better defense. Lions, Cowboys. We're going Cowboys. Dallas Ravens. I mean Dolphins, Ravens, Dolphins, Bills, Browns. Gonna be Bills. Falcons at Bears. Uh, let's go Bears. Raiders at Colts. Right there. Panthers. Let's see here. Tennessee at Texans. Texans. Green Bay Packers. Vikings. Ooh, Packers. I don't know that last game with Dobbs. Eh, well, we'll see. Broncos, Chargers, Broncos, Chiefs, Bengals, Chiefs, Steelers at Seahawks, San Fran at W, and Bucks at Saints. Oh, we got two more. Eagles, that's it. Don't even matter who they're playing. And then you got Giants, Rams. We'll go with the Rams. And then week 18. This is a good one right here. This is it. I'm actually very curious. Wait, I can't. I'm giving it away, yo. I'm giving it away. So let's not. Let's see. Up to week 18. If these do work out the way we think they're going to work out, you got Seahawks at Cardinals, Seahawks, Steelers at Ravens, Ravens. If this works out the way that we want, guys, it shows you a clear path to get to the like the chicken on the other side. Bucks at Panthers, Bucks, Browns at Bears. Wait, Browns at Bengals, Browns, Vikings at Lions, Lions, Bears at Packers, Packers. Um Rams at 49ers, Niners. Jacksonville versus Tennessee, Jacksonville. Eagles versus Giants, Eagles. Falcons versus Say yeah. Jets Patriots. Oh god, this one's gonna be a tough one. Who doesn't want to win? Somehow I feel like the Jets are gonna end up winning this thing. And then us Bills, and then us well Raiders versus Broncos, which I think I said Raiders, right? Yeah. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. All of that will put the Miami Dolphins, even if we were to lose, I don't know about you, but that makes me feel so good. That's that's where I had us at. So very happy, very happy with that, man. And those will be some really good matchups too in the playoffs. So, guys, I gotta skedaddle here. I appreciate all of you guys, man. It's been such a great, great, great day. Such a great motivation Monday, guys. As I like to say, we gotta make it up. We gotta make it up, and we gotta have fun, and we gotta enjoy ourselves. And right now, Dolphins are number one, and look, we could end up with that 13-4 record, man. We really could. Oh, yeah. Dang it. So I messed up. Well, I think that they're gonna lose to the Bills. There you have it. Thank you guys for coming through again. This is Miss Phins. I am Miss Phins. Thank you so much. Well, we kind of already did questions and answering. So hit that like button for me, guys. Again, another great episode. Thank you so much for coming through. Again, I will catch you guys tomorrow for Tuesday. Thank you so much. Take care and bye-bye.